the self-control within me to not start singing the
The
iCarly
iCarly
theme song.
theme? Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dungeon Rollers, where our 5 big, beautiful, cunning adventurers go
Those are
through.
strong words.
Well, I have nothing else. But anyway, they go through and they are trying to save the world from evil. I am your DM. I am Anna Lee, and I'm joined today by Maddie, played by Ampleside.
Hi, I'm here.
Yuzaria, played by Turtle.
Ah, you're actually naming me not last? What?
Yeah, I'm going in a
I'm
different
always
order.
last.
I'm not used to this.
Zilk, played by Trip.
Hi there.
Zelthana, played by Zozo.
Hello there.
And Idris,
Hello,
played
hello.
by the one, the only, the Dice Hoarder, Idris.
Idris
Played
played
by
by
Idris.
Idris.
Fuck.
Hi
Played by
everyone, I'm
Dietor.
Dietor.
Played by Idris.
Also, Anna.
Yes.
Turns out this whole time,
Just
Dio wants
quickly.
the fiction and Idris wants reality. My conspiracy theory has reached a whole new level.
Damn it,
which
I
one's
wasn't supposed to
Goofy?
reveal that. I'm sorry, Dio, that I said your real name.
Hey Anna,
Yeah.
speaking of real things, do you want to check your stream title right now?
Nope. I do not.
No.
No,
I do
how
not
fucking
answer.
dare you, bitch?
I
I
had
did not.
something for that. Give me 1 second. I actually have to update a lot of stuff, apparently. Will our brave adventurers get to Queen Simray
Yes.
in time?
How do
Maybe.
you actually spell her name?
It's time to
I
find
wrote it down
out.
somewhere.
Simrae.
Yeah.
And this is episode 8, correct?
Oh, I
This is
always spelled it
episode
with a Z.
Nope.
Hooray for counting.
Trip, have I told you about the Dietor's Goofy meme?
I don't believe so, no.
I used to edit for Dio a couple years ago, and at the end of one of his Fall Guys videos, I ended it with a conspiracy that Dietor is secretly Goofy from Disney. And to be honest, to this day, I have seen no proof to the contrary, so he could still be Goofy for all I know.
Oh my god, there are content labels now?
Bar
Yeah.
the fact, Zoe, we have met in person.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, there are content labels
I don't
now.
care if I've been to your wedding, I'm not buying it. Those were all actors. Including Falcon.
Paid wedding
She's on this,
actors.
in on this. She's in on this too.
I do also want to say that if you're affected by current events in any way, shape, or form, I'm not going to name anything. Please stay safe. Do what you need to stay safe. And if that means you can't watch today, well, you can always head over to youtube.com/@Annalie and catch up. So who wants to give us a recap?
Body squad, body
Body
squad,
squad.
body squad.
Where are my notes?
And that's the recap.
I mean,
Well, we basically
that is
just-
kind of what we did last session.
Yeah.
As
So-
well as fail to be non-lethal. Like,
So-
across the board.
Our adventurers got word that Queen Simray was going to be tried and most likely executed the next day. So they snuck into the castle. They were asked to be non-lethal. That has worked out swimmingly.
Just-
Let's look at the count here for a
Gently-
minute.
Oh,
No, let's not.
Let's-
Let's not
So
look
we
at
have
it.
Let's
4
let's be
incapacitated
Go to the
and
kill count.
7 dead.
7 dead.
5
Wow.
incapacitated, 7 dead.
Wow.
Yeah, good
We
job,
did-
guys.
yeah, we didn't do very well, Trip.
No, you did not. But anyway, they are moving through the castle, and they took a break in a storage room. And I already set off again. So, players, you hear a very faint "Let us begin."
Oh,
But that's simply no.
1 second. There we go.
Probably because, like, let us begin, like, they're probably getting ready to start the trial.
but doesn't that mean that they're moving the queen out of the room?
Right, I need to
Probably.
I need to remember where we are on the map.
Big map is in the general chat.
No, I know. I'm looking and I'm trying.
So,
to... Oh yeah, I
in
remember where we are.
Middle.
No, I got
yeah.
it. I'm
So-
smart.
Wait, I've just zoomed in on. Wait, is it? Oh, it might be that. Okay, I think I have
Alright.
my map myself. Okay.
We need to head left more.
Left a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
if
we need
you're
to
about-
head. We need to head
I
left
think
enough that we can start going up without going through the courtyard because we're avoiding it like the plague.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can't really.
Yeah.
That's not really. That phrase is loaded now.
Right? It's not fair. That phrase was taken away from us.
Yeah.
Anna,
Same as the
Stupid
word
real
Trump.
play.
Yeah, right?
Anna?
Yes. Yes,
can I
Dio.
have control of myself back, please?
You sure you want to control yourself back?
I do not have control of myself right now.
Yeah, but it'd be easier to do body squat.
It's true. There you go. You have control of
Or
your token.
conversely,
Yay.
give Dio control of Maddie's token, and then Dio can control the body squad this stream.
Nope, you two have to work in coordination.
Oh god.
Alrighty.
That's not gonna happen.
So while you're taking your break, you start hearing a commotion outside of your room.
Okay, so that means there are. Oh, I think I see a chappie. Oh,
Oh!
that's a lot of chappies.
Ah!
Who are
I'm
Ah.
gonna send Pollen Invisible out a crack in this door to see what's going on out here.
Okay, 1 second. This is kind of harder than I thought it would be.
Why are they?
All right.
We might accidentally be in the intersection point where they're taking the queen to get to the trial room.
So
Can we not?
So
Not as
outside,
fast as we could.
she sees. Wait, is she going out? Like, yeah, that door's open now. So she sees a long column of troops
Holy shit.
that are marching in order to do something, but you're not entirely sure. But for now, they're just marching
I
past.
figured out.
There are a very overwhelming amount of guards outside that door.
I vote we all stay quiet and hidden and wait for them to leave.
Zilk nods.
All the others, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of move these guys into the final place because this is getting really hard and difficult.
But
Bye, friends.
I'm just imagining like the marching sound in my head.
Yeah, that's what you hear.
I was
right
singing
now.
unmuted. Oh, and the saints go marching in.
This
Oh,
is not
and the saints
Nolans.
Go marching in.
This is not Narlands.
Just figured out. What do you mean? What do you mean you just figured out how to reorder it?
Like in your character sheet.
Okay.
You know, like the weapons and if you have spells, that stuff.
Okay.
I figured out
Oh,
how to
my-
reorder it so I don't accidentally use the wrong bow again.
My sheet is just chaos.
Your sheet is chaos.
Yeah, I just remembered how I forgot I have a better bow last time because it's at the very bottom.
It goes like twice the length under just because I have so many abilities at this point.
Okay, what y'all doing?
But they're going away, right?
Have they
They
all
are away.
passed?
Hold on, let me double check.
Is that a chap just stood round the corner? Oh wait, we can't see. There's a door there. Don't worry.
And the door closed.
Alright.
That's
We got it.
good for us.
Okay, I need to look at the map and see which direction we need to go and see if those troops are going in the direction we were
We need to go left, and they went left.
Lovely.
It kind of looks.
Is it? It might be worth. This is Zoe, not Zel. It might be worth having a peek into the courtyard to see if, like, the mass of people that were there were the mass of people that walked past, because we might be able to sneak through that much easier now.
Yeah, we could cut if the courtyard's empty, or we could cut through the courtyard and end up in front of the troops
Hmm.
and get to the queen before they do.
I mean, it's worth having a
Yeah.
stealth, someone going for a stealthy peek in anyway. Probably Zilk.
Time for a
Yeah.
stealthy peek.
Oh,
Sure you want a stealthy peek?
Anna,
Yeah.
Yes.
do we still have my fancy dancy stuff?
You have
You
to
know, the whole-
recast it because it's been over an hour.
I can do that if I find where it is on my character sheet. Because
30-foot radius,
Um, let me check.
Yes. I believe it's 30.
Yes.
yeah? Okay.
Purple.
Yay. I
Now
have
we have a
now
purple
recast,
blob.
but we haven't rested, so I have used another spell slot, correct?
Yeah.
Assumed we rested. Yeah.
It's every time that, so it might not be in game, but every time that we stop for the day, you consider that a long rest.
Okay, just
Okay.
hit the long rest button because I didn't realize.
Also, I'm just using the same spells as last week. That's
Okay.
why I'm not sending a new list. I'm using the same ones.
That's fair.
I have a 38 on stealth as I roll to sneakily leave and check out the courtyard.
Cool. So only a 38, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So as you get to the courtyard, you see the following.
It's empty in front of you.
Except for one dude with a crossbow.
That poor guy.
I feel a bonkin coming on.
You feel correctly.
Give me 1 second. I'm not done yet. This courtyard is large.
It is very large.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
this
so-
part's clear then. We can
Anna,
cut through
that
here.
bit in the middle, is that all solid wall?
It's not solid wall. There, you can get around that wall.
No,
but
but
is
I
it-
mean, it's like they
They
can't
can't
see
see us.
through it, is what I meant.
Yes, they cannot see through it. That is a
Okay.
full. That's a 10-foot wall.
Yeah, then we're clear to cross, assuming the bonking on this one guy does in fact go smoothly.
Zilka's gonna do the 2-finger approach, behind his back to you guys, as Zilk rounds the corner to do a bonkin into the crossbowman.
Yeah, try not to break his skull open this time.
Right. Let's see what damage you do.
Try.
Maddie
Alright.
whispers
This
to you,
guy.
it might be body squat.
Oh no!
Let's go.
Oh no! Oh no! I critted.
No, no.
Oh no!
Oh, no,
Okay,
no, no,
okay. I have a question. What happens if I crit on a crit?
What?
Because as a
4
Auto
times.
crits already.
It's
as an
4
assassin,
times
I crit.
damage.
Oh no!
And I do want to point out that at a certain level, it does become fatal damage no matter how hard you try.
I know. I think it might get.
Yeah, how's that?
Body
how's
squad,
that just
get ready
knocking
for a
him out?
corpse.
Body squad, get ready for a fucking mess. You're about to explode this man's head like a watermelon.
I'll tell you what I was intending to do. The
Okay.
first dagger I was gonna hit him in the knee with the blunt of one dagger, and then hit him on the back of the head with the other. Unfortunately, the hit on the back of the head with the other is the second roll.
Oh no.
So, yeah, that's not gonna go so great.
Yeah, let's see some rolls.
26 damage to his knee, followed by, let's see, 12 times 4 is 48 damage to
Oh my
the back of his head.
Jesus
Plus the
Christ.
20 he is.
Damn.
If he's not dead, he ain't ever walking
my
again.
God. So I just want to point out these have 11 HP.
Yeah, I know.
So
Well, the good news is he would have gone. That we probably would have just gone down to the knee strike then.
Yes,
I don't-
but then you
So-
hit him
Murderize him?
again.
So basically, here's what happens. When you hit the first dagger, you swing so hard that you hit the side of his knee, and you just hear a as every ligament in his knee just snaps.
Oh.
Then, as he's going down, you drive your other, the blunt part of your dagger into the back of his skull, but then you notice it goes a little bit too far,
Oh,
and his skull hits your hand, and when you pull it out, it leaves a giant, like hole in the top of his head, similar to like what was that movie? The one where you face the giant bugs.
That does not narrow it down at all.
Yeah,
No,
it's
Starship
all
Trooper.
bugs.
Starship Trooper. Similar to like the hole in Starship Trooper, you just kind of pull it out, and a little bit of brain comes with it, and a little bit of gore, and yeah, he unfortunately is no more.
Zelthana rounds the corner, looks down at the body, looks up at Zilk, looks down at the body again, and just says, "Dude,
I swear, all I did was punch the guy.
how hard?
So
Too hard,
There
apparently.
is a hole in his head."
Buddy Squad.
Body squad.
Zilka's
Scott,
probably a little
away.
horrified. Because Zilka's been really trying to not kill people. The only person he intentionally killed was the person who begged him to kill him.
Maybe you should
you
let
can
someone
put
else do a couple stealth hits.
And
And
Well,
the,
I think while
What's his
Zealk
name?
is still recoiling
Zealk.
from the
Zeal.
fact that he has brain matter on his hands, Body Squad just comes in, grabs the body, and just leaves.
Either
Yeah,
one
that's
of you
fair.
can actually move the body, by the way.
Okay, I'm
Nice.
just gonna.
I suggest we take it back to.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
going.
yeah.
This is gonna be temporarily the new corpse dump.
Yeah.
Zilka's gonna use shape water to wash his hands with holy water and get the,
Yeah.
the stuff off.
Okay.
There's something symbolic about that, and I don't want to get into it.
I'm very aware of the symbolism. The symbolism's a little intentional.
I'm just gonna stop walking away.
Yeah.
Idris,
Zoke's gonna like
the
point
way-
across the wall. I'm sorry. real quick.
Idris, on the way back from dropping the body off, is just gonna quickly check this room to make sure there's nobody in it.
Did you roll stealth?
I did 26.
Okay. So as you poke your head around the corner, you see the following.
Zoke was in the middle of like indicating that there are people on the other side of the wall. Oh my god, Dio.
What? I haven't gone in. I've just sneakily sneaked to see if there's
Sneakily
anybody in that room.
Sneakily sneaked.
Idris is going to tiptoe backwards and kind of indicate there are 6 dudes in this room. Be quiet.
Yeah, and Zoke is gonna point towards the wall and be like, and she's gonna basically do hand signals. That means too many.
Too many. We be
Rem-
dead.
Remind me which room we're trying to get to.
If you look for what looks like the well, and then just to the left of that, there's a diagonal, like, prison-looking thing.
Yeah, so we actually want to probably enter the nearest courtyard door. The nearest.
About here, I think.
It looks like.
So- We want to enter here, and the room we need is over
Yeah,
there.
no, because that's the quickest. That's the
Yeah.
quickest way through. 8. I don't know.
There is what looks like a mess, an eating place.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna
Come
do
on, friends.
a little peek through the keyhole.
All right. You peek through the keyhole, and as is our style, you get a half a block through the keyhole.
Yuzaria, come with us.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I need that stealth bonus.
I need my
let me
overwhelming
just-
stealth.
I'm gonna just crack
No, look at
the
my roll. I
door open.
desperately need that plus 10 bonus.
You really do.
I'm gonna just crack the door open.
Stealth check,
And-
please.
Stealth check.
That is without the plus 10 because you said you were going to do this before the bonus occurred.
Well, that's bullshit.
You were late. Yuzaria was
Great.
late. Whoo!
Sorry.
Whoo!
I take no responsibility for this.
Oh, that's bad.
Ooh. So as you crack the door,
Whoops.
you just as you crack the door goes.
Idris just kind of steps back a second.
And when you crack the door, you see that there's a guard staring at the door, staring at you through it. And all of a sudden he yells, "Intruders!"
Problem.
Anna is way too happy about this.
I very much am.
Oh, shit. Hopefully, all of the guys the other side of the courtyard didn't hear that.
Far.
Because there's more the
to
other
make people forget.
Because
It's
there's-
far.
more people the other side of the courtyard than just walk past us.
Cool. What? Can I attack now? Do we need to do it now? What's happening?
Give me 1 second, because we will need to do initiatives.
Okay.
Oh god.
This was the worst outcome for you.
Yep.
I think this is bullshit for the record.
It
Wait,
is
you
a
would have
little-
rolled a 13. You would have rolled a
Yeah.
13. They still would have heard you.
Yeah, but I don't know. Would have been less clumsy about it. I'd have a bit more pride, maybe.
On a natural 3 roll, there is no pride. There's just hell. Alright, let me zoom in the map really quick. So that everybody can see how this is going to turn out.
Oh god.
Pull that back up, and then I need my
I
notepad.
suggest we stop sneaking and start running to our destination. What about y'all thinks?
I think however unsuccessful we have been, I think the non-lethal has gone out of the window at this point.
Okay, I need inits, please.
Do not fail me, Purple Dragonine.
Bye, Zilk being able to do their fun assassin things.
Good.
Alright, Idris, what you got?
17.
What do you mean good? That's all that's kept us alive!
You kept killing people.
I killed one person!
Use.
You
Zarya.
kept killing people.
Turtle.
Turtle.
7.
Turtle.
Listen.
7?
Yeah, 7.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Zilk.
17.
Thank you. Maddie.
10.
10. Thank you. Zell. 10. Alright, so...
Zeltana's
Zeltana's
was 15.
Zeltana's was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zoe, you cut off a little bit when you said it.
Alright, so Idris,
That's
Zilk, who
right.
has the higher dex?
Me.
Probably, yeah. I have 14.
I have a plus
Is-
4.
Is it worth somebody, probably Zilk, trying to slink off and the rest of us just kind of hold the fort as a distraction?
Yeah, that's probably... Zilk's probably gonna hit and step away from these two and start booking it towards the cell while you guys deal with the people you alerted.
I
Do you
can't
think
help
it-
but notice the 6 guys that were in the room below us are not there anymore.
Do you think
Okay.
it would be better for Zell to go with you or just to stay and help the fight?
I think you're the
Because I
most
can
likely to help keep...
teleport.
I think you're most likely to help keep the party alive.
That is
Maybe
true. I am a
on
bad
fire,
guy.
detected
yes.
already.
I am
Excuse
the
me.
least reliant on the stealth orb.
Excuse me. This is going to be the most satisfying fight we've had so far, so I need to preemptively light a cigarette.
Okay.
Satisfying for whom?
Did you need to interrupt us planning to say that though?
Yes. All right, Idris, it is your turn. Or I'm sorry, Zilk, it's your turn. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Alrighty. Thank you, Zelthana, the out of character, for having the door open so I can do this. I'm going to activate Hidden Step, making me invisible. That's 10 feet. I'm gonna go to here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna dash. And come over here.
Okay, then. 1 second. Because that might be just slightly on the difficult side.
Ah!
Can you
That's not how I
teleport?
expected that going. Can I?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No,
Do what?
Huh.
This might be
However,
a problem.
I do have another way around this.
Alright.
I will wild shape into a spider.
Okay. That's next turn, though, right?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, this
Wild
turn.
shaped
It's the
into
end of
a
my
spider.
turn. Become a spider.
Cool, you are now a spider. Now it's Idris's turn.
An invisible spider.
I was gonna say, is the spider still invisible?
Yeah.
Nice.
20. Idris is gonna bash
Scare
through the
shit out of
door,
them. Sorry.
Okay.
stare this guy down, and swing.
Alright, swing away.
That would be dirty 20.
It hits.
And 12. 12.
12 damage.
No, I had to find which one was my
Oh.
D12.
Got it.
But yes, that is 12 damage.
Cool. So as you run in there and just turn, you baseball bat your great axe, right?
Yeah.
You like
Dragon Slayer.
swing your great axe like it's a baseball bat, and just cut this guy from the neck straight across, and literally you hit a home run with his head up against the wall.
He's then going to menacingly turn around, take a slow step forward, watching the puddle of piss grow in front of the guy in front of him, and hit another dirty 20.
Okay, it hits.
And that is more damage. He's dead.
What?
I
me
got
the-
an 8 plus 7.
All right, you need to tell me the number, not assume.
Yeah, I was trying to do the maths in my head. 8 plus 7.
All right, so you take the step over, you see the guy just, and as he's just staring at you with this look of oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, you just bring it down on his shoulder, and it kind of sticks into his shoulder, but then you yank it through, and it goes halfway through his body, and you remove it, and he just slumps down to the ground.
And then just turns to the next guys and puts his thumbs up at the next side. Because he can't see Zilk, but you can see the guards in the doorway, so he just puts his thumbs up.
Next is Zell.
Okay. Can you help me figure out how targeting fireball works? Because I might be
Sure.
able to hit all of those guards without singeing Zilk at all.
Okay, 1 second, let me pull up your sheet really quick, because I need to read it.
I will say, as someone who is familiar with Fireball but never casted it, I see a way.
Okay.
Because I think if it's got a
talk it
20
through.
foot, it's got a 20-foot range. So if I hit it at this point, then it will hit all of them and not Zilk.
Okay.
Correct.
So can I just do that?
Yeah, you can. Go for it. It's line of sight.
Also,
Wait,
it helps. You
Yeah.
could hit me. Because I'm tiny, I have full cover, therefore I can't be hit by it anyways.
Oh, well, I'm
Cool.
gonna avoid you anyway, just because I'm nice.
I appreciate you doing that, yes.
Okay. Each creature makes a dex saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one.
So 4d6. Roll 4d6, please.
Do you want me to do the half?
Yeah, just do the half for a second.
10.
10.
Can I
Okay.
roll individually for all of them?
Well, hold on a second. So, what's the DC saving throw? It's what's the one I have to beat?
What? Is it spell save DC?
Yes.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. So Roll 4 more d6 just for funsies.
Okay. 14.
Cool. So you throw your fireball and it streaks right past Zilk and hits right in the spot. And as his fire grows, you just hear the screams of the damned as the fire engulfs all of them. And when the fire kind of dissipates, they don't exist.
Neither does the fire.
You literally fire cleanse the room.
God damn! That
You
was
love to see
so
it.
cool.
However,
Hold
that
on,
was
I
not
need to do like 5 things now.
that was not quiet.
But it was cool as fuck, Dio.
It was so fucking cool.
All right, so this is going to take me a moment, so please bear with me. So, we'll just do this.
Is it bad that I'm just mostly happy I get to do Spider Silk shenanigans?
No, that's valid, honestly.
I'm gonna frickin' spider walk my whole way to the queen.
And they're going to dash, and they're going to take up a surrounding action around Idris. Ignore
Wait,
the
where did
fact
these guys come from?
Where the fuck did these guys come from? Hi, Fred.
Did they
Yeah, I
come
don't
from
think they
Here,
were
it's not
friends.
visible.
They
Or they
heard
could
the
have just-
screams of damnation.
Or
Yeah,
they
so
literally
as
could
soon-
have gone through my
so
space
basically-
because I'm tiny.
what happened is once they heard the guy yell, intruders, they ran from where they were in this room right here, all the way to the entrance room here before a nit was called.
Ah, okay.
By the way, we can't see that,
I know.
even though we've crossed through that.
No, we haven't gone into there.
You haven't crossed
you
it.
ran past that room, yeah.
You ran past
Yeah.
it, but because you were focused on getting through the battle, you didn't see it.
Can I do my flavor
That
text?
doesn't make sense.
All right, I'll give
I
it to
thought
you
that-
here in a second. Give me a
You're
minute,
good.
literally. I'm gonna have to completely guess on
Yes,
this.
I would love to hear Zell's flavor text while Anna
Yes.
figures out maps.
Cool. So okay. Because she fucking like took out 6 guys all in one move. The cracks form on her face again, but they reach all the way up past her forehead into her hair, and even along her horns. You see the cracks fall down them, and they are so wide and so brighter and more vibrant than you have ever seen up to this point. And she does the most. What is happening? She does such a belting war cry because of the amount of force that just entered her. There you
Yes.
go. I'm trying to mix it up every time so it doesn't get boring.
What is happening?
I don't know.
That's a lot of
Danger.
guys.
These guys seem to be moving very fast.
They're
But some of them-
sprinting.
I'm
If
just
they-
imagining if it were real, we will all just be standing there waiting for our turn.
Okay, so those are the guards that heard both the intruder and the screams of the damned, and they were all doing a sprint. So they were moving 60 feet.
And so
Yeah,
they
yeah, I
don't
don't
get
get-
their action.
I go, don't get attacked this turn.
You do not get attacked this turn, but I just want to remind you that you might want to look behind you.
That's a problem.
Really? All the way across the fucking courtyard?
Oh boy.
Yes,
Um,
but only that unit is moving. That garrison is moving, so you're welcome.
Oh, that's annoying.
oh.
I will leave
wait.
you guys with one of my totems before I go save the queen to hopefully keep you alive.
Which one?
I'll do it when my turn comes. I'll do it.
Okay, well, tell me which
I'll
one now.
I'll tell you now.
Okay.
It's gonna be probably the bear one to give him the extra health.
Okay. So now it is Maddie's turn.
Because I think the bear is the only one that I don't need to be in the radius to activate. I'll double check. Correct. The bear is the only one I don't need to be in the
Okay.
radius to activate each turn. So
Cool. Just ping where you want me to put the token down for it. Okay,
Okay.
so Maddie,
It
it's your
is
turn.
so fucking hot in my room.
Maddie will move up here to behind Idris.
Okay.
Maddie will bonus action summon her Echo.
Okay, what do we use for your echo?
I think you used like a purple ghostly skull last.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
But something like that ideally I am able to control.
there you go. I have marked where future totem place will be.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Here's your skull,
Cool.
and get you controlling it. Okay, cool. There's your skull.
We have
Put it
so
wherever
many
you want.
little guys on our team.
I love it.
She'll be more useful next turn, but she's here now, and that's
We
the
have a
important
team
part.
of little guys.
And then Maddie will poke this one with her glaive.
Pokey poke.
And that's Corpse Slayer glaive. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Oh,
Jesus
boy.
Christ.
So
And
you
I rolled
reach
a
out-
natural 2.
Ooh. So basically, you reach out with you reach out and kind of try to poke, kind of like just poke in, but you kind of stumble because you're trying to do it in such close quarters, and it actually just glances off of his chainmail shirt.
Thankfully, I have extra attack. Does a 21 hit?
That does.
And how's a 12 slashing for damage?
So this time you pull it back and you're just like, focus, and you bring it vertically down on his head, and it literally, you just hear a crunch as his helmet just kind of caves in around your sword as it penetrates his skull, and he is no more.
Cool. And I think that will be my turn, because that was action and bonus action.
Cool. We're up to Zilk.
Alrighty. Zilk is now a visible spider.
Yay,
He's just
invisible spider.
Just a tiny little spider boy.
Hello,
Tiny little
invisible spider.
spider boy
Um,
is going to climb onto
What
the
about
wall.
turtle?
Oh, I'm
sorry,
sorry.
turtle.
I'm so sorry, Yuzaria. I'm so sorry.
yeah, I was. Okay.
I mean, at least turtle can warn us about these guys coming from behind.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
him.
that. Yeah, because I can do a C.
You can do a C. You have done a C.
And I have realized that there's even more people coming from behind. So, I mean, we're already discovered, so there's no point in not shouting, right?
Yeah, you're already kind of discovered here.
So I just shouted over at them, watch out, there's more coming from the courtyard. And I think it's probably best if I just start shooting those guys.
Okay.
There are more spines to remove.
But first,
Snipes the commander.
I cast my Hunter's Mark spell,
Okay.
which means on whoever I cast it on, I deal an extra 1d6 damage when I hit this person. I'm just gonna go for the guard in the middle and the front there.
Okay. Shoot. So you
Um.
see on his forehead just is this like X with a circle around it just randomly appears. And then you can see over his head floating shoot here with an arrow pointing down at him.
And I will move so that some of my companions are in the dragon circle,
Okay.
just because that might be useful for them.
Okay.
Actually, let me just do that then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
nice. And I turn that way, and I shoot the guy I just marked.
Okay.
with my correct bow.
Shoot with that correct bow.
Oh, sorry, I was scroll up and shot. 28?
Wait, hold on. What was your to hit?
28.
That was that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah, that I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, that hits.
Yay. So for damage, we have this. Oh, I forgot to do.
It's all good.
And in addition to that, I get
2d6.
a
isn't it?
d6, and I think the dragon was also d6. I just need to check. So I'm
Yeah, it's a d6.
Yeah, it's a d6. Okay, so another one. Which means 8 plus 6 plus 3, which is mass, 17 damage.
So your arrow streaks through the sky, and as you kind of look on, you see it almost take on like you can kind of see the wind around your arrow, and this arrow, you see it hit him, but the arrow completely disappears. Meaning, and when he falls forward, and you see the arrow tip poking out of his back, and almost made it all the way through him.
Nope.
All right, now it's Silk's turn.
Alrighty.
Extra attack. You can do another.
Do you not
bow
have a
attack.
second
Yeah.
shot?
Oh wait, do you have a second shot?
At level 5, you should get a second arrow, shouldn't you?
I keep
Oh, yeah, you have another arrow. You can shoot again.
I believe.
Oh my
moving
God.
The hunter's mark is free after hunter's
It
mark
is.
is killed.
When
yeah,
a
I
target
can
dies-
use a bonus action on a subsequent turn, but
Oh.
what does subsequent mean?
Means
Uh,
next turn.
Next,
Upcoming.
like next turn.
Okay, so I can't I can't do the hunter's mark now, but I can still shoot another arrow.
Shoot away.
So what I'll be doing is actually use a fire arrow, cause why not?
Fancy.
And I'm shooting at the guy there.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that hits.
You know those times Anna really regrets giving us...
No. These are so satisfying to fight. I love these types of fights.
Okay, so we have the normal damage plus the fire damage plus the cold from the dragon because that makes sense.
Oh, fire arrow.
That is cool.
The best kind of fire arrow.
Let me get some cold fire.
9 plus 1 plus 3, so
13.
13.
So your arrow streaks through, and you see the fire actually turn blue on the arrowhead, slams right into that guy, and you see it just literally go through his chest, and he falls down dead, smoldering slightly.
Slightly.
Okay, I do apologize, Yuzaria, for missing your turn. Idris.
It's fine.
Or Zilk, damn it. So let me
Also,
let,
thanks for reminding me of the
This
extra
is going
attack. people.
really well.
let me explain how my notepad's set up. The top part is like what you guys rolled, so it's random order, and then the bottom is the actual turn. And I keep looking over, and I'm like, oh, first name Idris at the top. So that's what's happening.
Anna, are you on the old or the new UI on Roll20?
On the new. Why?
Because if you look under where the dice is, there's a turn order button on the DM screen.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
But not everybody is using Roll20 for the rolls, so therefore we can't use that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
Idris.
you bitch.
Yeah, Idris. Get
Probably
with the
just got really-
program.
Be a way to manually input. Okay, carry on.
Anyway, Zilk, what are you doing? You put the totem down.
Yes, that's my bonus action. All of us gain 7 temp HP.
Woohoo!
Also, I have it so you should be able to edit him
Yay.
to put the
I
Wait,
don't
so
plan
what-
on moving him, but I can.
I said, what was that about 10 HP?
Everyone gets 7. Unless you already have more than 7, then you just stick at the number you're at.
Aww.
No.
Can I?
But everyone around it gets, all of my friends around it, anyways, get advantage on strength rolls.
Wait, where do you put temp HP?
Under your HP, there's a box that says 10
Oh,
HP.
yeah.
What's
Does the dragon also get them?
radius? Yes.
I believe it is 30 foot.
Yeah.
This is going to get a weird mishmash
Yes,
of
30
colours.
foot radius.
There you go. Now we have purple.
I'm just radiating color.
Purple, green, pink, yellow. We have it all.
Can't see
And
that.
Spider Zilk is just gonna act like a nonchalant spider and just crawl along the wall.
Like a sneaky
That's
little
really useful.
spider.
Crawl along wall. Crawl along wall. Crawl along wall. That's my first set of movement.
Spider Zilk. Spider Zilk.
Now I'll dash so I can crawl along wall. Crawl along wall. Crawl along wall. So I end on the inside of this wall block. Like on like the inner part where the door is.
I lost you. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. No, I was
can't
trying to
dash
figure
three
out.
times because I put down the bear. Normally I would dash 3 times, but
I was trying to figure out why the token wasn't actually popping up. What was there, or the circle?
also, is the spider small enough to just be able to crawl under these doors?
Yeah. There's a gap for him.
Yay!
I mean,
That makes
unless
my
you're a
life
giant
so much
spider.
easier.
We're in
No,
America.
I'm a tiny one. I'm a
Yeah.
tiny spider. I want to use the big one at some point, but this is not the time to use it.
I agree. Although that would be funny as hell.
It would
Especially
be.
because you had to transform in a doorway.
Yeah. Also, funnily enough, the big spider is better at stealth than the little spider, but it doesn't matter because my stealth is higher than both of their stealths. I just find that really funny. That somehow the large spider can hide better than the tiny one.
There we go. I figured it out.
Thanks. That is
Sweet.
the end of my turn. Pollen is not. I realized because we had a long rest, Pollen's not around. Like for combat usage.
Yeah. Tis true. Tis true.
So that concludes my turn.
All right, Idris. I assume you're going to kick some ass.
I mean, the first thing, red, like, fire gently starts drilling from Idris's mouth as he starts to rage.
I'm sorry. Did you
And-
say fire drools from your
Like,
mouth?
red, drippy, like, it's not
Lava?
blood, but it's fire. It's something red and hot starts dripping from Idris's mouth.
Are you sure that's
Lava.
not blood, Dio? Are you sure you're not just bleeding?
I'll get
Idris,
back to you on that one later.
Idris,
I'll get
did you
back.
bite your tongue?
No.
As Idris starts to rage, this poor little guy in front of me.
Right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
It hits.
14 damage.
Okay. So that one.
Wait, I haven't finished yet.
Oh,
Sorry, that'll be 16 damage because I get plus 2 damage when I rage. 16 damage plus 3 cold damage.
okay. Are you done now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that one you
okay.
you literally just take your battle axe and you swing it right into his stomach, and when it makes contact, you start seeing a little bit of frost on your blade. And as you withdraw it, you can actually see frostbite on the inside of his body, and he actually just bends over, clutching at his intestines, which are falling out frozen, and he dies.
This guy looks like he's a bit tougher.
Okay.
What is that? 25.
That hits.
Where's my D12? That is 5 plus 7
Okay.
plus 4.
5
So
plus 7 plus 4.
13.
13. So, he, as you bring your battle axe into like his arm, it goes 3/4 of the way through his arm, like through the bone, but stops. And again, you see just frostbite start take over that area and frost on your blade. And he withdraws, and his arm just hangs loose. And he screams in pain, but then stares straight at you.
Okay, well,
with
he needs to
death in
make
his eye.
DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Okay. That's for your lightning, right?
Yeah.
So, a little tendril of lightning starts creeping from you to him, and at the very last second, it actually routes around him.
Son of a bitch!
Okay, Zell.
Okay, so I did check, and I can in fact hit this entire block in the courtyard with one fireball.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Please do. Please do.
Here
Please
as
do.
well. If I land it here, I can hit all of them.
Please do. Please do it.
No.
I'm doing it because
If
it
you
has a.
stand in the blue, you get extra cold. Could you get extra cold damage on the fireball?
Oh, sure, yeah. I'll stand right here then. Because they're all. If I land it right here, they're all within 20-foot range.
See, this is why I've
Do
always
it.
wanted to use Fireball. I've been playing D&D for like almost 5 years. I've still never had a character with Fireball.
Do it.
I cast fireball. Woohoo!
Okay.
Do the dex save.
So, what is it? What's your spell save?
Spell save DC 15.
Oh my god.
Don't you fucking tell me.
I rolled a 13, they get a +1. So, if you roll 8d whatever.
8d6 plus the 1d6 cold.
Yeah.
God, where even is it? There it is. Cut it what level? 3. Boom! 26 plus 1d6
Yeah.
plus 5.
So,
31.
you see so you form your fireball in front of you, but instead of being red, it's actually a bright blue. And when you cast it, it hits and expands, almost like a nuclear detonation.
That is exactly what I've been picturing for the last 10 minutes.
But they don't react. Like, they see it hit, and they're looking around like, what the... And they're looking, and they see their flesh just kind of melting away, but they don't feel hot or cold because they canceled each other out.
Oh,
And
I see.
and right when they like start going, oh god, I'm dying, then you just see their bodies just start disintegrating into ash.
Fuck. As Anna selects a whole squadron and hits delete.
I love how this turn was like shooting arrows, took out a couple, Zal shows up, and melts all of them!
Yeah.
Zell has gone for the ultimate way to deal with
all
a
of it
large...
to-
I'm so glad that the trip you talked me into staying to fight. I've killed
Yeah.
like 15 people in 2 turns.
Oh, I know. Bask in the glory of being
Oh
able
no,
to kill
it
lots
was
of
more than
ads.
that. Look how much was in the other platoon. Like, look at...
He was just kind of like leans over
You
to
killed
himself.
over
and
15
I'm like,
in one of
Hey!
those turns. Sorry.
I wanted some of those.
Zell looks at you, and the cracks on her entire body are glowing so brightly that you cannot even see her skin anymore, and she just screams at you for basically talking at her.
Hold
Okay,
on.
okay, fine, it's okay.
I'm just setting up a little bit here because
I'm
told
so
you.
happy.
I told you these fights were fun. All right, so this
Zell
guy
has
here.
gone for the most effective method of dealing with large armies. War crimes.
All right, so
I really need to pee. I'll be right back.
all right, so you see these 4 guards up in the front. They are all going to start swinging at the nearest target. So the two up here, we're swinging at Maddie. Maddie does a, what's the plus on that? Oh, does a 15 hit.
It does not.
So both of those go for a swing, and the one got confused by this one making a 5-foot step up and like kind of just pulls back so that they don't hit. The other one was almost like that 5 foot. He was stampeding towards you and brings it down, just like grazes you, your armor, and does absolutely nothing. These two regular soldiers are going to swing at an Idris. Ooh, Idris, what is your AC?
18.
All right, perfect. So the one that is in at the top takes a swing at you and hits you right between the shoulder blades in your back, and the other one stabs you in the side, and half his sword buries into your body. The one that goes into your body does. Oh, cool. So the one that went into your body does 11 damage.
Halved
What did I miss?
to 5
Why?
because I'm raging.
Oh, okay, cool. And well, I don't worry about the halving. You worry about the halving. And then the other one does 5 damage to you.
Halved to 2. That is all my temporary hit points gone. I have technically not been scratched yet.
This one is going to step over here and take a swing at Idris. And as he swings, like, you're able to kind of duck your shoulder out of the way, and he completely misses. This one, who is now facing the right way, is going to take up residence here. Oh, I can't hit you with anything now, can I? Yeah, the spots are all full. And the rest of these guys are going to just kind of funnel in and just literally start filling in all the gaps. Also, I still have to swing for the captain. The captain is not happy with you. What?
What weapon is he wielding, and does he get a disadvantage that he's now using it one-armed?
Nope. Alright, so he's going to use his greatsword. Oh, cool. What is that? That is a plus. I need 6s. Okay. So
That's too many oohs.
he crits you.
Oh, yay!
He brings it down on your shoulder, and it just embeds into your shoulder until the blade disappears, doing, oh my god, 6 damage.
Half to 3.
The second swing with it, he like pulls it up and then brings it back down, but he was off balance when he went for that second swing, ends up missing, and he actually yells out the term cover so that everybody hears it, and ends his turn. That is, since my army's gone, that's everything.
When I heard the word crit, I was so ready to use my interception fighting style to reduce that damage, and then I heard 6.
I know!
It's half to 3.
He does
And I
the
don't
great
think
sword.
Idris needs that.
The great sword does 2d6 plus 2. I rolled 2 2s.
Bearing in mind, that turn, I took a total of 10 damage.
Yeah, you still took damage. Maddie, your turn.
Maddie will hit the one in front of her with a glaive.
Okay, hit away.
16 hit.
That hits.
That is 8 slashing damage.
Okay. So your sword goes into him and literally just lops his entire arm off. But he is still standing.
Round 2.
Round 2.
24 hit.
That hits.
7 slashing.
You were so angry that the first one didn't go all the way through and he didn't hit the deck that you hit exactly the same spot, grazing his stump and go into his chest. And when you pull out, you actually see part of his lung come with you, and he collapses into a pile and dies.
Bonus action. Going to... there's a smarter way I could have done this. Oh well. Bonus action, I'm gonna unleash Incarnation, which allows my Echo to get an attack. Who will attack this one?
Cool.
16 hit.
That does.
12 slashing.
Alright, so this one is focused on you, and then all of a sudden he just feels this slash across his back, and he feels like he stops feeling from the middle of his back down, and he just kind of looks over his shoulder as he's falling, and he's like, the hell?
For reference, the Echo does look like an Echo version of Maddie.
Yeah.
It looks like another full-ass person there.
Okay, it is Yuzaria's turn.
The army Yuzaria was looking at is now gone.
Yay! From back there is gone.
Well, I mean, that's half our threats dealt with.
Now. Yeah, you're gonna do the other half in your next turn, probably.
I would if I had another spell slot, but I only have 2, and I've only used Fireball twice.
Well,
I really want to use another one, but I can't.
The nice thing about the way they died, though, is that they didn't make a lot of noise. Like, people saw the fireball and went, fireworks.
Yeah.
Oh. So... what I will do is try to... well, first of all, since I now is a subsequent turn, and I can do English,
Okay.
I'm got my Hunter's Mark is now on this guy.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with let's just see if it hits first.
Okay. Shooty, shooty, bang, bang.
23.
It hits.
Probably hits. Let's do a normal arrow.
Okay.
So we have that plus the Hunter's Mark. Plus I'm just gonna do the Hunter's Mark D6 again for the cold damage because I'm too lazy.
Okay.
So we have 18.
Cool. So your arrow, you shoot it, it zips right next to Maddie's head, like right off the shoulder. Hits this guy so hard it pins him up against the wall. And he's just kind of slumps over, still supported by nothing but your arrow. And he dies.
Okay. So since I have a second attack and I haven't forgotten, who do I want to shoot? I'm just gonna go with the one there.
Okay.
So 25 to hit.
It hits. How is that bow so good?
Well, it has a +10, and then I have a +2 from my fighting style.
We're going to talk about that in a minute, but yeah, it hits.
I mean, my Dragon Slayer actually.
You sold that bow to me.
Wait, is that wait, does that mean it's a +3 bow?
Yeah.
+2 bow.
Okay, yeah,
Looks like
okay.
+3.
I remember now. Okay, let's move on. So it hits.
Okay.
Math.
I do a fire arrow because we got them.
Okay.
So whatnot. So we have that plus that plus a d6 not from the Hunter's Mark, but it says Hunter's Mark because dice. 17 damage.
So you hit him with the arrow, and he actually goes flying back and trips. Like, the last thing you see of him is he hits the bear, which I accidentally selected, and you just see him kind of like topple over the bear and then go on to the other side, and all you see is fletching from that point on, and he's dead.
No.
Zil?
Oh,
I'm sorry, were you going to do something else? Oh,
yes.
your dragon. Stop.
He gets
Dragon
to
time.
move if he wants to. Yeah. He's
Nom
gonna
noms
go
for the
over
dragon.
here.
Okay.
See. And he's gonna try to bite that guy.
Alright, let's see what happens.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Um, 7 damage.
So he takes the guy's leg into his mouth and starts shaking violently. And when he pulls back, you can see he's actually removed all the skin and muscle and everything from his leg bone, from his ankle. But he's still alive,
Yeah.
just in a lot of pain. Okay,
Yeah.
now it's Zilk's turn.
Spider Silk.
Spider Silk.
Spider Silk's gonna go under this door because I had to take a look at the map and remember where we are. I think over here is actually where I need to go.
Okay. So, 1 second, let me reveal some areas for you. Boop.
Yeah. Spider Silk. Gonna use the remaining 10 feet of my spider movement to go here.
Okay.
I am going to dash to here.
Spiders up. Spiders up. Does whatever a spider's up does.
And I'm going to climb up the wall and end over here on the wall.
Alright. You know what? You have 8 eyes, right?
I do indeed. Well,
Cool.
7. I'm missing one.
Yeah, you see this.
Yeah.
Sin!
Sin! I knew I should
Oh,
have given
great,
Mercy to
seven
kill
we
that guy.
We're in Final Fantasy X now.
We are fighting Sin!
Alright, anything else this turn?
Nope, I had to use literally all of my movement, all my actions doing dashes.
Okay.
My action dash, my bonus action dash, and then my movement.
Alright, so now it is Idris's turn, who's having a great time inside of that melee.
So this big boy in front of me,
Yeah.
does he look like he has about 6 or less health left?
He looks like somebody you want to kill.
Okay, so Idris is going to do something a little bit weird. And
Not
Idris is not
attack?
going to swing... No, he's going to look like he's about to swing his axe, and then he's just going to kick him in the bollocks.
I need
Of course he is.
I need an intimidation check before you do any of that.
Why?
Because you're trying to fake him out.
Oh, yeah. I will...
Intimidation
roll
check
the
to see
dice.
if he buys your thing.
17.
Okay, now roll to hit for your kick in the nuts.
That is... I quickly had to Google how unarmed strikes work. D20, which is 14, plus strength, which is plus 5, plus proficiency, which is currently 3.
Actually, not plus proficiency. You're not proficient in unarmed strikes.
Yep.
You're dabbed.
Okay, ignore the
It
plus
hits.
3.
To correct you.
It hits.
So
Sorry.
he takes 6 damage.
you hear, as soon as you make contact, you hear a dong ring out, and everybody in the room just goes, ooh, like sympathy groan with this guy. And almost comically, you see him kind of go, slide, like goes to his knees and just straight forward, and you literally, he just collapses in on himself, and and he is not dead, but he's currently sucking his thumb, calling for mommy.
Oh.
Okay, well, the guy...
monster.
I'm not going to finish him off just yet. The guy next to him,
Yeah.
in the corner, is getting a whacking. So that is a 24. Ooh, do I get... No, I would have got 8 damage that time, because I got +2 damage from rage.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, cool.
Same thing happened.
So...
Did you roll cold damage on your...
Oh god. Alright. Moving on. What was the to hit on this one?
I didn't roll it yet. I thought I had. So that is... no, I did. 24. I did roll it.
Okay, you hit.
I need a 12. Which is 8 plus 7. Plus 2. So 8 plus 9. Which is 17. Plus 2 cold damage.
So you
21.
You swing into him, but instead of going from the side or down, you swing up, and you hit a field goal between his legs, and you see just frost start to radiate around his crotch, and he looks down, surprised, looks up at you and goes, "What's your problem, man?" And those were his last words.
And the little boy who Mysum decided to take a chunk out of can please
Why is
make
he a little boy?
a dex saving throw. Because there's less of him now, because Mysum ate most of him.
That doesn't make him a boy, though.
Yeah, right? So, a tendril of electricity goes out, and you see it
Is everyone who lost a limb suddenly child?
Careful with that answer. But anyway, a tendril of electricity comes out from you and actually wraps around his exposed bone. And how much damage does it do?
So that is... I take it you failed then. That is... 5.
And
Lightning
all of a
damage.
sudden, you see a bolt, like, it wraps around, and then it just strikes straight at his groin. And he feels it, he kind of, like, closes his knees, looks at you, and goes, "My God, man, stop!"
Just to check, the guy on the floor who is in a lot of pain, was he immune to lightning, or did he just succeed his saving throw?
He is immune to lightning.
Okay. I was just checking, because when they succeed, they just take half damage.
Yep. Okay.
And that is it, with 3 sets of testicles sufficiently destroyed.
So, the captain and I'm sorry, it's Zell's turn.
Hello, that's me. I am
Hi.
Zelthana, and I am
are.
angry.
I noticed.
I am gonna do a run as Zelthana goes past. She kind of shoves Maddie out of the way because she is just enraged.
Okay.
And she makes her way down here to fucking demolish this guy with some melee with my
Okay.
sickles.
Hit him with my sickles.
I'll go with the weak one first. 6 to hit?
So, the one right in front of you, yeah?
Yeah.
So, you are so rageful you're seeing double, but you swung at the wrong image of the person, so you literally swung 5 feet away from him.
Okay. And
Next.
the other one 18.
That hits.
And damage, 10.
So
Total.
you swing into him, and you
Wait,
aim...
no. Don't I get bonus damage from
Oh, you do. You do.
Don't I get multiple damage bonuses? What's going on here? Because I forgot what all the orbs are.
Purple is plus 10 to
The
stealth.
purple one is just stealth, and the yellow one is just temp health. So the only
Okay.
damage one is the blue.
It's
D6.
1d6. Yeah.
Yellow also helps if you guys do any strength checks or strength saving throws. Like
Okay.
if you start
okay.
grappling or if you are being grappled, things like that, you get bonuses.
That's a total of 12.
You sound so disappointed.
No, I mean it's a lot to go from fucking nuking 20 guys
So,
and then hitting one melee strike.
so you swing, and it actually catches him right by the side of the eye, and it rakes all the way across, cutting his head in half.
Let's go.
And
Zoe, don't you get one more because the first one was the offhand weapon.
You're right, I do. I forgot I do that.
Thirsting Blade.
Thirsting blade.
well, where are you going to throw it?
Thirsting blade. This one right here.
Okay.
Whoop. Nat 20.
All right. All right. Let's see it.
Whoop. That's 8 plus 6 for a total of 14
Times 2.
times 2, 28.
So, so after raking this across, you kind of stop for a second, and when you go for the other strike, it catches him right. Your sickle catches him right between his jugular and his throat, and it pokes in, and you just look at him for a minute, kind of like that. I'm not sorry for this, and you pull forward, ripping his entire throat out with your
Cool.
weapon, and he goes to the ground, limp and dead.
I've done so many murders.
All right, it is the guard's turn. The guard currently on the ground here is still crying for his mommy. These guys are looking at you guys just like, what the fuck? What do we do here?
Ignore me.
Okay. They're trying to decide what to do, and they really can't because they don't know what to do because they're really scared and fearful. So these guys are paralyzed with fear.
Good.
That's literally all I have left. All right. You see this guy right here move up and is going to take a swing at Zelfana. Actually, they're all going to kind of congregate down here to kind of gang up.
If only I had a spell slot left, I could do Hellish. What was it? Hellish Rebuke if one of them hit.
Zelfana, remind me, are you a tiefling?
Oh, you
No.
need to
Okay. I was gonna say, because tieflings, their Hellish Rebuke doesn't use a spell slot. That's why I was asking.
Okay, so
No.
3
Oh,
concurrently,
yeah.
3 concurrently hit Zelfana. What is your AC?
11.
Oh,
That's not good to be on the front line.
ooh. Okay, so all at once, they actually all slash at the same time, and they all hit you.
I can take it. I got my temp HP.
For 20 damage.
That's fine. That's not even half.
That's fine. We're good. The 2 up here actually are taking swings at the dragon. They just saw maul one of their friends. And what is Myson's AC?
Let me check. 16.
Okay, so one of them, the farthest one out here, when he swung, he actually used way too much force, pulled himself like out of balance. His sword clatters to the ground, and I don't like that dice. There we go. And he lands on it. He lands on his own sword. And
I feel like he
it
got
goes.
that one.
It goes in, like, it actually goes into his arm, and he actually
Ow!
and he gets up and he's like, "Motherfucker," and pulls it out with anger. The other one actually managed to hit Mysum on top of the head
Bonk.
Aww.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
How much HP does my son have?
30 marks plus the 7 temp currently. So now he has 29 left.
Okay, now it is Zilk's turn. Oh wait, hold on.
Good news, Zalthana.
Yo.
Because you lost your temp HP from your feature, that means you can gain temp HP from my bear at the start of my turn.
Let's go.
Because you haven't received it yet.
Turn would be Maddie's, and then Ysira's.
Well, at the
Then
start of
Zilk's.
at the start of Zilk's turn is when the
Oh,
totem pings.
I apologize, I forgot to do something.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is there gonna be more?
Is that good or bad?
Oh no, Sin!
Sin has moved!
Sin!
Okay.
Sin, no!
Sin, the slumbering dragon from Dark Souls 2.
Shut the fuck up. Go away. I don't like you.
All right. Zilk is obviously Spider Zilk is gonna keep pursuing the queen.
You've skipped 2 turns.
Oh, didn't you?
What if she has an erection?
Maddie, I am so sorry.
Nope.
I am so sorry. I'm being stupid.
I thought it was just
oh.
Zells and then the guards.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Maddie.
Sorry.
Maddie.
Maddie has a blade.
Maddie has
I don't know
glaive.
if you do that. Maddie's attacking this one with a 23 to hit.
It hits.
How's 11 slashing damage?
So you actually hit straight across the chest, and it goes in just far enough to poke a tiny little hole in his heart, and he slowly bleeds out internally.
Am
I being too
Violent.
graphic?
No, I love it.
On that
Right.
guy,
All right.
23 to hit.
Hit.
7 slashing damage.
Okay, so that one, he sees his buddy, and then at the last second, he's able to kind of dodge out of the way, and it catches his arm. And you actually, like, cut into his tricep muscle.
And this is the guy who fell on his sword.
Oh, that
Right.
is the guy who fell on his sword. When you do that, he turns around, and he ends up, like, taking a back step where you have your glaive held out, and he ends up just falling on that sword too. And he dies because he's an incompetent fool.
Oh, that's great. That's
Well, I guess
incredible.
in that case, I'll
Oh.
use my my bonus action attack from Polearm Master to throw the butt of my glaive over at this guy.
Okay.
I say throw, I mean
Yeah. Poke it through.
Poke.
And you're trying to, like, incapacitate him?
no, it's just that the attack from that feature is
Oh, okay.
with the blunt side, so it becomes bludgeoning damage instead of slashing.
Got it.
I take it 24 hits. How about 9 bludgeoning damage?
So, you reach it through and bonk him straight on the nose, and he, like, his head recoils really fast. And what you did is you ended up, like, driving his nose bone straight up into his brain plate,
Oh shit!
and he succumbs to his injuries.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
That's my turn.
Bye-bye.
I'm
Zaria.
sorry. Something about saying bye-bye as you kill
Bye-bye.
someone is just a whole different level of freaking out.
Bye-bye. That's what Markiplier is gonna say on his deathbed. Just bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Yuzaria, it is your turn.
Let me think.
Careful.
Ow.
It's dangerous.
I know, not my strong suit.
Gotta stay safe.
Hello, Mez.
Gotta stay safe. Get in the apocalypse. I try not to think. It's not good for your brain.
That's how it works, yeah.
So, like, theoretically, it doesn't matter if I'm right in front of someone. I can still shoot a bow at them, right?
The only yeah, you can hit them all. Well, the only person you wouldn't be able to hit is the guy holding his balls crying out for mama. Everybody else you should be able to hit.
Including Mysum.
Yeah, including Myson. My son!
I'm not
my
trying to
son!
hit him, though.
My son.
Why would I? That would go against everything.
I know, but we're making fun of you for your nightmares.
How dare you, okay?
That was a previous life. It's fine.
Alright. Focus up.
Yeah! Okay, so I do a little scoot.
scoochie?
If you are within 5
Scoochie,
feet, you
scooch.
get disadvantage on attacks with ranged weapons. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Bear.
So what you're saying is I should do it.
Crack
Sure,
on,
why
Roman.
not?
Like, I can just go back here and shoot over top. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
I like how the
I do
bear's
that.
just spinning, looking at everything.
I'm glad you noticed the dancing bear. Because
I
all of my-
refocus. I refocus my hunting mark on this person. And I do a shooty shoot.
Do a shooty shoot.
Yes. What's up with my dice today? 31.
That? Yeah, I think that hits.
God damn.
Probably. So we have that. Is it wrong?
We all
Yeah.
saw
Plus
the amount of guards
Hunter's
that we were gonna
Mark,
fight, and we were
plus
all
drag.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 11 damage.
Alright, so that one, you see your arrow streak right over Mysum's head. And it embeds into the neck of that guard. And you just see a steady stream of blood coming from his jugular vein, and he immediately goes to ground.
Yay. That's good for us.
We all saw that, Dio.
So what?
Stop making out with your bottle.
Oh no, I was licking the rum that was dripping
I'm
off.
sorry, what?
I was licking the rum that dripped off the edge of the bottle.
Ew.
You're drinking rum?
Always.
That's how Dio gets through these
Okay.
streams.
I know, I've always known Dio to drink rum during streams.
Okay, moving on.
I never wondered what liquid it is.
What else you doing, Yuzaria?
I'm gonna shoot at this person now, if it will. Hello, computer?
This one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Shoot.
And we're gonna do the fire arrow again.
Do the fire arrow. You are keeping track of those fire arrows, right?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god, your 2-hit rolls are insane.
What the fuck?
I know! I haven't rolled bad on those today, and I don't know why. So, yeah, I hit.
Yeah, you hit with a 31 again.
So we get that, plus dragon bonus. So we're gonna do cold fire again,
Yes.
which means, 20 damage.
So the arrow comes streaking in, and when it makes contact with him, you see his robe or his cloak literally just burst into blue flames, and the arrow gets embedded, and all of a sudden you see him just kind of like freeze, and all of a sudden you see little flickers of flames just start coming out of orifices, and then all of a sudden his eyes pop out, and then flames start shooting out of it, and all that, and after that, he collapses onto the ground, dead.
Cold fire attacks might be my new favorite thing.
It literally feels like warm, it feels like normal temperatures, what that fire feels like.
And then the dragon's gonna move again, 'cause
Okay.
it's fine. Oh, yay, it did it. Yay. Who we gonna bite? He's gonna bite the middle guy.
Okay.
I can't ping for reasons, because
It happens.
Roll20 doesn't like me today. Bite.
Okay.
Not 20.
All right then. So let's see it.
Does that what does that mean again?
So you
Just
double
double
damage. So roll your dice and multiply by
okay.
2.
I keep forgetting if it's just advantage or double damage. So we have 7 times 2 is 14 damage.
Okay, so you see Mysum. You kind of think he was aiming for like the arm or something, but he ends up wrapping his jaws right around the neck and just starts violently shaking. And during his shaking, you just hear, and then he just stops, and that guard is literally limp in his mouth, and he just kind of throws him off into the corner, and he is dead.
Body Squad, you guys might have a lot of work
Good
after
dragon.
this.
To be fair, half the bodies don't exist anymore.
Yeah, that is also really fair.
I now imagine Body Squad with like a broom and dustpan.
All right,
Well, we
Silk.
do have the Body Squad shovel.
Silk, it's
You
your
do!
turn.
Alrighty, Spider Zilk is gonna keep pursuing the queen.
All right. Please excuse me while I reveal some areas. Boop, and boop. Boop. Alright. Hello? No. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody
Hello.
good? Are we back? Hi. Technical
Hello.
difficulty. Technical
You good?
difficulty. Okay.
Well, I'm down here at spider level. Do I see the keys on either of these? Because Zilk is familiar enough with the map to know that we're near the prison. Do I see keys on either of these guys' belts?
Well, if this is where Simray was, then
Um,
so confused.
I'm going to say you don't, because and there is lore reasons for it, but you don't.
Okay,
Actually, roll me a history check.
sure. Once I re-reload my roll 20, which crashed for some reason.
Yeah, my internet just crashed, and I'm just sitting here like, all right, I revealed all this. Hello?
My roll 20 crashed. 1 second, I'm having to... I can't roll yet because I can't see yet. I have to pull back up my sheet. Anger noises. Why roll 20? Why?
Anger noises.
And
You don't want to make Silk angry.
No, you saw what happened when Zilk was calm and he just punched the guy.
I know.
There we go. I'm having to reorient my map. There we go. History. I do not believe it is good for me. It is not, but I will roll it. Kachingo. 4.
Wait, what'd you roll?
4. For history.
Okay, so you know there's a castle somewhere in the kingdom,
Swell.
and you know there are customs in that castle.
I need to re-examine the map we were given, because I think I'm in the right place.
I've completely lost track of where you.
Alright, so that's the end of the first 20 feet of spider movement.
Left.
Yep.
Now I'm going to spider dash.
Spider dash.
Spider
dash.
Spider dash.
Spider dash.
I end my spider
With
dash
the
right here.
Discord lag, that made that much funnier.
By the way, I'm not going to count that as official movement until you realize that there's a door right in that entryway.
I did not see the door. Thank you for helping my
Yeah.
blind ass.
I just
Yeah,
want to
this
make
is
sure you
blind.
saw it. Yeah, that's a
I
door.
did not. This is door?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is door.
This is the door, and this is a bucket.
Is this door?
Alright,
No.
so dash 1.
This is
Is
a bucket.
this the real
I'm gonna
life?
start dash 2 by looking through door.
Is this the
Keyhole.
real door?
See? These?
I mean, if you're Spider, won't you see more? Because you're seeing under the gap
Yeah,
of the door.
oh, you would.
Oh,
you
yeah.
would. So
Yeah,
you look
good
under
point,
the
Dio.
door and you see the following.
They help.
Okay.
Continue
Why
on your
is
merry
Why is there a
adventures,
guard
Spider
on the
Talk.
wall, Aaron?
Huh?
There's a guard on the wall.
Ignore that. Just ignore that. I demand you ignore that.
Can I see anything else over here?
No.
Okay. I will move 5 feet more forward so I could try and see more over there.
Okay. So you see the following.
Because this matches the description of where we were told she was being kept. So Zoka's looking for her.
My camera just got thrown into the shadow realm, Jimbo.
Well,
I'm confusion.
looking at the orientation of those two guards, I believe she is about here, looking at the orientation of the guards, or somewhere
Yeah.
along this path.
So it looks like is this the cell over here?
Actually, the room with the well in it was the cell, technically.
Oh, okay. I could not tell that.
She's
so the
up-
cell is now empty.
She's
So
yes.
Zilk would be So Zilk would be leaving. Under door.
So under
I have
door.
5 more feet of movement, but there's no way in hell I'm going to try and go between one of these guards' legs right now. As funny as that would be,
That would be very funny.
It would.
that is how I plan on when I start killing somebody is, oh, you'll see.
Okay, let
When
us.
blades
I
start
think I
flying,
know.
have a
I think
funny
I know
way.
the idea you have. And
Dude, like
I-
Ant-Man Thanos.
I have done that as a druid. I have gone into someone's head and wild shaped from the inside.
Oh boy.
We were
That's
fighting a
really
bit.
funny.
Do you mind if I do like a minute and a half to tell this quick story?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It was my first ever druid. We were fighting a guy based on a Dark Souls boss, whose head was like a magical cage of sin and spirits and stuff. And our fighter took me as a spider, put me in the box. Then while in the box, I became, I believe it was a dire wolf, and expanded inside his head and broke the cage open,
Oh God.
which freed all the souls that kept him alive, and he just fell to the ground like, becoming normal materials again, because he was a construct powered by souls in a box. I broke the box with my body, and he just died.
That's awesome.
That's really funny.
It did a freaking ton of damage to me, but because of
Unsurprising.
dire wolf HP plus level 6 or 5 druid HP, I was fine. One of the coolest ways I've killed someone in D&D. Anyways, I'll actually end my turn climbing onto the outside of this wall.
Hold on, I have to zoom back. Oh, okay. That works.
So he'll like come up out from under the door and chill on the wall.
Well, since I'm playing
Actually,
this, and let me
here.
get back over with the other map as well. Since I'm playing this, that this is technically a 3-wide corridor, I will give you this as well.
Thank.
Sin!
Sin?
Sin.
My next turn's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. I finally get to
I'm
leave.
excited for you.
I'm gonna spoilers. I'm gonna leave spider form and start slashing.
Fair enough. All right. It is now it's now Idris's turn.
So Idris, watching this guy
Wait,
crying for his
Idris-
mummy, is gonna put him out of his misery and swing for the neck.
Oh, you're going to kill him.
Yeah.
Aw.
So that's a
Oh,
26,
ball, man.
Okay, that hits.
which is I got a 1 on the D12. But that's still 8 damage, but plus
So you bring
a 6.
So you
So
bring
14
your great sword down straight on this guy's neck, and right before it hits, he looks up at you and says, "Thank you," and you cleave his head in twain, and he dies.
Goodbye, ball, man.
Idris is just going to kind of gently play football with his head as he walks over between these two. Just to kind of, scare the fuck out of these guys and attack the guy in front of him.
I thought
So
that
that
was
is
the
a-
evil one.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
And that is 13 damage. Oh, I'm still within Myson's range. So that's 1. 14 damage.
So while you're playing football with this, you actually kick it up and do a side kick. It hits this guy straight in the head, and once he kind of opens his eyes and looks back forward, your greatsword is coming right between his eyes. And you hit, and you literally just cut his face in half.
And the guy behind me, Idris's tail kind of whips up a little bit and just touches him gently. And he's going to make a DC 15 dex saving throw.
Oh, okay. So the tail touches him, and he actually, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that sounds like fun. So he sees your tail come out, and he lifts his foot out and stamps straight down on your tail.
But did he succeed or fail the saving throw?
He did 3 damage.
Okay. Did he succeed or fail the saving throw?
I would have told you in flavor text, if he would have succeeded or failed.
So he takes 1 damage from lightning.
Negative.
Is this guy immune to lightning as well?
They're all wearing metal armor. Do you really think they wouldn't have a spell, since they're staying on top of castles, that they wouldn't have a ring on them that would be immune to electricity?
Okay, I'm very confused because I have shocked some of these guys before.
Yeah, you beat their AC. So when they fail, they take damage. When they succeed, they don't.
Oh, okay. So I take 1 damage because I'm raging.
Yep.
From him stamping on my tail. Got it.
Yep. It is now Zell's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna run up here because there's space,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and cleave this last guy with my melee attacks.
Cool. Do so.
Weak one first. 17 to hit,
That hits.
and 3 plus 5. That's 8 damage on the first hit.
So you slash actually into his hip and kind of hook his hip bone a little bit and pull, and it does enough damage where you actually see the hip bone sticking out of his flesh. But as it's just sticking out there, you also see that frostbite is starting to spread all around that area.
Sweet. Another attack.
Okay?
6 to hit. I assume not.
That one, because you hooked him and he kind of moved over to the side, that one actually goes right past him.
Okay. And final attack. 6 again. Shit.
Same thing.
No.
We'll just
I'm
repeat
plus
the same
4.
move.
I've got. Fuck.
God. All right. So this guard that's in the middle throws he's limping. He throws his sword to the ground and puts his hands up in surrender. As for up here, let me do this. Let me do this first.
Wait, I didn't hear the last thing you said.
I'm doing other stuff as well.
Okay.
Multitasking.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay. So Simray is being surrounded by guards, marching down the thing here. Oh, what am I doing? It's this. Yes. So she's marching down the corridor. And this other guard has surrendered. So, that's their turn.
Cool.
Why are there guards on the wall?
Because
3 wide.
they're 3 wide, but like the corridor is actually only built for 1 wide. So it's the easiest way to keep the things all aligned is just to have them
okay.
3 wide.
Okay.
All right, it is now Maddie's
Yeah, no,
turn.
that makes sense.
If this guard has surrendered,
Yeah.
then I didn't anticipate having a combat turn when I don't have combat.
I mean, there's still enemies that are in contact with you, thanks to Zilk running off.
But we haven't been able to communicate with Zilk yet.
That's true.
Yeah, so just turned into an invisible spider and
That's right.
On
Completely
Zilk's
fucked up.
turn, Zilk can communicate with you where the enemies are. I have a plan on how to do that, but unfortunately, I can't do it not on my turn. And it's using this little guy, but I can only move him on my turn. Sad
Okay.
face.
So what are you doing,
In
Maddie?
that case, Maddie will double check to make sure nothing else is coming from the courtyard.
There is nothing, no movement in the courtyard.
Cool.
I like how that other squadron just didn't give a shit that their friends got evaporated.
Or maybe they had different orders.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out what to do when you can't just,
Yeah.
throw stuff.
Stab.
Stabby.
I end my turn.
Okay. Yuzaria. You can just end
So
your
he
turn.
has technically surrendered, but
He
we
has
can
surrendered.
still kill him, right?
You can. He is at your mercy at this point. His AC is 1, and his HP doesn't matter. You can tie him up and leave him there. You can
I'll
take him
tell
as
you-
prisoner. You can kill
I'll
him.
tell you this, Turtle. If you don't kill him, Zelthana will. She is
I was-
enraged right now.
I was gonna say, if you don't kill him,
Yeah.
I was gonna kind of say, please don't kill him because he just wants revenge. This bitch stamped on his tail.
Yeah, if you... No, that's not gonna happen. You know that's not gonna happen.
Zoe, I go before you in turn.
I'm gonna tell you now. Something more important is gonna happen before you initiative reloops.
Yeah, that's fair. Kill the guy. Fuck it.
But here's a question.
Yeah, I just
Here's a question. What is your alignment?
Good point.
Because killing someone who is
pretty
surrendered
good.
is evil as hell.
Chaotic
It's a
good
war crime.
people. Yeah, chaotic good people would not kill a surrendered individual. Lawful or good would not kill this individual. They would take him prisoner or to leave him.
What about a
What
chaotic
about
good
my
person
dragon?
who's currently possessed by a demon?
Nope.
Probably not chaotic good if you're possessed by a demon.
Yeah, right now you're not chaotic. Well, I would call you right now chaotic neutral if you're possessed by a demon.
Yeah.
Totally.
But how would that affect everybody else around you, RP-wise, if you were to kill a surrendered person when they're either good or lawful?
That's valid.
Be glad Zilk's not in the room.
I love putting moral quandaries in front of people.
It's great.
Oh, I love it too. That's like the whole reason I want to be a writer.
So what you doing,
Okay,
Yuzaria?
so I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on the guy, just 'cause why not?
Okay.
Because if he, like, runs away, it helps us find him or something.
Okay.
That is a good point.
That's a very good point.
Would it make sense for Mysum to kill him, though?
Mysum follows your alignment.
Yeah. I guess I'm not gonna kill him.
My question is why does everyone want to kill the guard who surrendered when we know about half the guards here are on our side?
I know, right?
Because I'm raging.
Because killing
And he
people
stepped on
is
my
fun.
This is a wild party for me to be a rogue in. Yeah, I'm just
Right?
wild.
I'm just gonna move over there, and just because there's not much to do here right now.
Okay.
I do. There we go. Oh my god, the colors move.
All right. Is that your turn?
Always.
I'm taking the dragon with me because he's mine.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Zilk, it is your turn.
Finally, I can communicate to y'all. So, the floating bear totem that's been chilling in the room makes a very quiet and starts bounding through this wall. Like, one of its paws goes like a, come on, gang, motion. And goes through this wall, because it's incorporeal.
Cool.
So, alright, I'll do that on my turn. Alright,
Yeah. Well,
No,
here,
no, no,
I'll make
no.
it easier for you. It moves 60 feet, so it's going to move 60 feet into somewhere Zilk knows where it would end, which would be over
Alright.
here.
go for it. Cool.
Which gives her temp HP.
Yay!
Doesn't everybody else lose temp HP?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I lost mine anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Now it's time for more Spider Zilk!
Spider
Yay!
Zilk. Spider
Zilk.
Zilk.
Because the guards was gonna do the really cool double stab to you aren't there anymore. So I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk over here.
Okay.
Oh, I can almost. Oh, if I had 5 more feet of movement, I could get on the queen. protect her? Oh, I'm 5 feet away. I'm so
Is it-
close.
Is it worth using the dash? No, you.
I'm
bonus
out of
dashes
dashes.
for your thing.
I'm out of dashes.
Oh.
Maybe she'll notice the spider. Probably not. But that's my turn.
Okay. Give me a second while I reveal
You've been
some
pointed in the
this.
direction of where Zilk needs your help. And Zilk is there.
Oh, that is annoying.
Protecting the queen as a spider. Who knows? Maybe
Oh.
if she's like a Disney princess, she'll pick me up.
Okay, what's your... Roll a sneak check.
Happily. I am still amazing at sneaking in this form.
Yeah.
24.
Cool. She doesn't even turn around.
That's okay. If she doesn't see me, the guards probably don't either.
Good point.
And I can still protect her in this way.
Okay, so it is now Zell's turn.
No.
It's Idris's turn.
Oh, I will say, she would probably notice the fact that suddenly she not only feels healthier, but her strength feels doubled. She might notice that.
I mean,
The
she's
magical
also
effect
being
from the
led.
totem.
She's also being led to a kangaroo court.
Yeah,
I think she might be focusing on other things at the moment.
I know, but her physical strength did just double.
Okay.
Can, as
Submit,
Idris yanks his tail to start running, can the guard that surrendered make a DC 15 dex saving throw? Please.
The bear will now resume dancing.
Okay. So a tendril of lightning kind of snakes out from the tip of your tail, very angrily, and it hits the sword instead of him.
God fucking damn it. Idris is going to make a... wrong one. 60-foot No, I have 80 foot of movement now. Because,
Unarmored
I mean-
movement.
no, yeah. I'm just gonna, like, just stand between these two guys looking very menacing, dripping with a little bit of blood here and there, the lava coming out of his mouth looking quite terrifying.
Can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you go to the door and show me how you moved to get in between them, please?
So I have 80 foot of movement.
No. I'm not questioning that. Go to this door and show me how you get from this door to this spot.
What? This door?
Yes, it's that spot that you were just at.
So it'll be diagonal and up.
Oh, Dio.
You actually can't make it that far.
Well,
Like
no,
80
because
feet.
you can, because I was here.
Oh, you were here.
I was
Okay,
here.
I did
so
know
I
I
get
thought.
the.
No,
I
you
get
still
the-
can't.
So that's
Why
my
do you
first
have
movement
so much movement?
because I'm a barbarian.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But Dio, you forgot about a key component.
There's also 2 doors.
I'm just fucking smashing through.
When you went here to here, you invoked an attack of opportunity because you moved out of this guy's attack range.
Isn't it 5 foot in the 3
Oh,
squares
I'm
around
sorry.
them?
Yeah. You're right. I apologize. I'll put you back.
Oh, for me, it was mostly just, is he just gonna Kool-Aid man through 2 doors?
Strength
yes, I
checks.
am.
Strength checks. 2 strength
You at
checks.
least have advantage on them because of where the bear is, but
Do not fail me. I'm raging. Wait. What do I get? Advantage on. I get a strength advantage when I'm raging anyway.
oh yeah.
So that's 17 plus 3, 23 for the first one.
Okay.
17 plus 3 is 20.
So it is. And then it's 18 for the second.
So you bash, splinter this first door. Absolutely splintered. You get to the second door, and you barely are able to crack it, bust it open. There was a ton of resistance. You lost all your momentum to the point where you, almost stumbled into this position. And when you straightened up to look menacing, the 2 people are just like, what the hell?
Again, dripping with blood from multiple holes, lava dripping from his mouth,
Yeah.
looking terrifying.
But they still look at you like, are you trying to be intimidating? You just stumbled.
God damn it.
Guys, it's an emergency, I promise.
Alright, so it is now Zell's turn.
Cool. So I have taken what you said about murdering the guy who surrendered to Hart. So, I'm going to, with one hand, grab his neck, and with the other hand, sort of poke my sickle into his hip wound, without actually dealing any damage, but enough so he knows it's there.
Okay.
And I pump it with my fire magic. I pump enough heat through the hand on my neck where it doesn't actually start burning him, but he can tell that at a moment I can just set his fucking head on fire. Remind me what the name of the big bad guy is again.
Valuth.
Valuth. And so I'm gonna look him in the eye and say, "Who are you loyal to, the Queen or Valuth?" As an intimidation.
He stays. Oh, roll an intimidation check.
11. I have +7.
Oh no!
Come on, game.
He looks at you and says nothing. You can tell he's afraid, but he's not afraid to talk.
I mean, I don't really have any options here other than kill him or knock him out, because I can't try and intimidate again, can I?
You can try to intimidate again if you would like.
I mean, I would like, but I just feel like I could. I just assumed that you could only do it once, because otherwise I could just keep trying until it worked.
No, I'll give you one more, but you are not allowed to ask about. You are not allowed to ask the question you just asked in any way, shape, or form.
I don't really have anything, because that's me asking if I'm morally justified in murdering him. I don't really have any. Okay, I'm just gonna very angrily knock him unconscious then.
Would you like to roll for damage?
With what?
What are you using to knock him out?
I can punch him. He's weak.
Okay, roll a d6.
4.
Oh no.
Did I kill him?
As your fist makes contact, you feel a sickening crunch underneath your knuckles. Okay, he has 11 HP, and y'all already took away 8.
Oh, fuck.
You feel a sickening crunch underneath your fist as his skull collapses inward.
Well, I don't know. I
passes
just
away.
assumed that if he surrendered, it would be really easy to knock him out without killing him. I didn't know that I'd be, like, rolling damage.
It's fine. Yuzari's left the room, so they didn't see it happen.
But Maddie did.
No, Maddie's looking the other way at the minute. It's fine.
I didn't fucking mean... I didn't even know that's how it works.
Maddie, roll a perception.
Also, Yuzari is right here, too.
7.
Yuzaria, roll perception.
That's a natural 2.
Oh, boy.
Hey, that's too close.
Have more passive perceptive.
Actually, what is what's your passive perception, Maddie?
Passive is 15.
Okay.
Minus 60.
Okay, so basically,
Perception.
both of you hear the crunch and turn around and see Zelthana standing over a guy bleeding from his temples.
Oh, also, I have a hunter's mark on him, so...
Oh yeah, you have your hunter's mark. It disappears as well off of him, and you kind of feel it disappear.
Yep.
I'm not happy about this.
Something about my Roll20 character sheet is bugged because it thinks I have 38 passive perception when I have
Sweet.
20.
What?
I should have 20, but for some reason it thinks I have
How?
38. I don't know.
That's incredible.
Oh, Zilk, you're in a bad spot. I'm
Did
going to
you
move
take
you
a
for
feat or
second.
something?
Nope. I mean, I have expertise in perception, which is why I have 10 perception.
You have something that can give expertise?
Yeah, I'm a rogue. Rogues are the expertise. Rogues and bards were the first classes with expertise.
I was gonna say, I knew that was a bard thing. I forgot that was a rogue thing.
Yeah, level 1.
Okay,
Annoying.
so
Or
you
level 1 or 2. One of those.
Zilk, you see the guards just marching down the corridor. And you see them kind of rearrange. Wait. Sorry, wrong way. Yeah, they're just marching down the corridor at this point.
That actually helps me, believe it or not.
Maddie, it is your turn. You just saw a murder.
Mordor.
Oh, there are two. I'm at an almost perfect crossroads where there's only 2 places. There's 2 ways I could go, and they're like equally distant.
Maddie, what is your alignment?
Maddie is neutral good.
Okay. Because okay. All right, I'm not going to tell you how to play your character.
I'm
Also,
still getting over the fact that it was like explicitly supposed to be non-lethal damage,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like 4 times the HP amount or something.
Yeah, but it would still do damage to him, would it not? It would still hurt, would it not?
Yeah, like A damage for unarmed if you're not proficient, or maybe a D4. Anyways, Maddie, remembering the rough layout and now having an idea that it's in that one long corridor that goes across the north side of the castle, she's going to, because she's a bit closer, run up to this door.
Okay.
So that's 20 feet of movement. and would like to open the door.
Just straight up open the door? Alright.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's no problem at all. I mean, no problem. Let me rearrange my map here so people can see what we're talking about. It is no problem at all, Maddie. No problem at all. As you open the door, 2 guards turn, hear you open the door and turn to face you.
Okay, she uses her last 10 feet of movement and will smack them both. She'll smack the one to her north first.
Okay.
With the glaive. 21 to hit.
That hits.
12 slashing.
So, the one to the north, you bring your glaive in and you hit, right underneath the neck, and it just buries itself right into the, right where that split between food and air is in your body. And when you pull it out, you hear a gurgling sound as he collapses to the ground.
Cool. Turn around. Another hit with the glaive. 12 to hit.
So you try to do the same thing, but the guy actually pulls his head to the side and attempts to grab your glaive, but misses.
Polearm master attack. 13 to hit.
So
I'm rolling bad.
you flip your glaive and you go after him with the end of it. And do you remember that scene in Robin Hood Men in Tights where he's like, parry, parry, thrust, thrust? Good. So he kind of moved his hips as you tried to smash him right in the stomach, and your glaive, the butt of your glaive, actually just goes right past.
Cool, that's my turn.
All right, Yuzaria.
Yep.
I feel like somebody's writing a novel to me. Nothing. Anyway, moving on.
It's not me
Hello?
writing a novel this time.
Okay.
Well, I can go there.
God would like to make a retraction.
What?
This guy's still alive. God had a thunk.
A
And
thunk?
I apologize for overreacting, let's put it that way.
Thank you.
The bloodlust. The bloodlust was over God.
Aww.
Even God's not immune to bloodlust.
That's
what we've
true.
learned today.
I love big fights. I love putting in people in moral quandaries. I love it.
Do you like the heart?
I do. It's very nice.
The only reason I was a bit annoyed by it was that you were like, yeah, it'd be out of character to kill, and I was like, okay, I'll be non-lethal, and then it was like, well, fuck.
Yeah. Well,
You didn't specify non-lethal.
So here's my thinking on it is that it would still hurt to be knocked out, even if you were aiming to be non-lethal. It would still hurt, and pain equals damage, so therefore he would take damage. So my apologies. God apologizes to all of her children, including you, viewer. I apologize. So, that guard's back and is still it still has the sword on the ground and is perfectly fine.
Cool.
Okay, whose turn is?
I have no earthly idea.
Yuzaria's.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pee because I've drunk a liter of water this stream.
Okay.
Damn.
I
Good
am
on you.
doing stuff. Yes.
Just so you know, Yuzaria,
Well,
those doors are open, so you have sight.
There's a Idris-shaped hole in every
Just-
single door.
Probably try to attack him, right? Yeah. But so what would be?
But you broke up.
I will take that as a yes.
No, I didn't hear you.
Oh,
What-
I'm trying. Oh, what would be sensible is to try and attack one of the guards next to Idris,
Yes.
because I want
The
to help.
guards.
I can't move any further.
The guards back here are technically not visible. Just to let everybody know, the
Sure,
guards in the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
are not
but-
visible.
Yeah, they're behind the door,
Yes, they're behind the door.
technically. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So... Oh, I can't move my Hunter's Mark because he's still alive. Well...
You can recast it with another spell slot to override the previous one.
Let me look.
Spell tips.
I mean... Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Sure,
I'll
why not?
recast it. Onto this guy, if it will ping.
It did not. Left or right?
The left.
Okay, so this guy right here.
Yes. And then I will try to do a pew pew.
Do a pew pew.
Oh. 31 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Ow! I just tore my throat.
Oh, sorry. This plus this again for the dragon. Math. 19 damage? Yeah, 19.
So your arrow takes this guy and flings him up against the wall, and once again you have pinned somebody else to the, well, this case, the door. And you hear the door rattle. From the noise.
I just did so much piss.
Thanks. But yeah, he's pinned up against the door, literally just slumped over just by your arrow. And he is dead. Zilk, you see this line of guards glance over at the door, and the entire column stops.
Oh.
Okay, second shot.
Ruh-roh.
Well,
You don't have line of sight on him.
yeah, so I can't do anything else. So I end my turn
So you're trying
Okay.
to shoot through the
and get
door.
some food.
Through
Zilk.
the keyhole. Alright. Alas, with that, he is, every way I counted it, 5 feet away
Oh
from
no.
me being able to go from spider to person underneath him. However, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have 10 more feet of movement speed once I'm in person form, when I change from spider to person after moving, do I have 10 more feet of movement?
I'll give you 5.
5 is all I need.
I think that's fair. I'll give you 5.
Yay. In that case, Spider Zilk is gonna be, here's a spider, and then move forward and wild shape into person, shield up to just knock the hell out of this guy into the wall.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Unarmed damage?
I was kind of just, wasn't even intending to do damage. It was just kind of like a ball, like a strength, like almost a shove.
Okay, can you just roll a strength plus modifier?
Happily. If it'll let me.
Maybe.
Are you gonna let me? It's gonna have to be as a saving throw. It's the same as my normal
That's
strength.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, actually, with proficiency you said. So never mind. Wait, that's different. I'm not proficient in saving throws for strength.
Well, just your
So-
just
Just
Do
my
it.
raw strength.
yeah, just do raw strength.
Even with advantage and my giant strength, still not a lot.
Okay. So you sling this, like, you grow from right underneath this guy, and you elbow him hard into the wall, and this guard hits his head, because he wasn't prepared for it, hits his head on the wall, and slides through the ground, knocked out.
Sweet.
Oh, hell yeah. In that case, I'm gonna use my attack action This guy's getting a blunt dagger.
Okay.
Thwip.
Thwip.
This is my last turn before my assassination fades for the crits because they've been alerted.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably my last instance of the combat of big Zilk damage, so I'm going to take advantage of it while I can. For a nice, juicy 42.
Jesus Christ. Huh, okay, so your dagger literally just, to them it just appears and hits that guy in the head, right in the temple, goes straight clean through his brain, and the dagger actually like comes out the other side and sticks to the far wall.
Sorry to be that person.
Whoa.
Did you roll for that one, Trip, or did you just
Oh,
do the damage?
you're right. I forgot to roll. My bad.
Oh, roll then, please.
This is where you get in that one, and I fuck you up.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
No, it's okay. I got a dirty 20.
All right, yeah, that happens.
Thank
You
you. I forgot
did.
to roll. I clicked the wrong part. And as Zilk kind of cracks his neck in person form, I'm here for the queen. If you stand with the queen, stand with me. If you stand with the Luth, either put down your weapons or end up like one of these two.
This one turns around to you.
Which one? I don't see it.
Hold on. So this one turns around and goes, "You idiot! What do you think we're trying to do here? We're trying to get her out of the castle. You just blew our cover. You just killed Fred. Like, Fred was a good guy. He had a family.
Wait, how did I kill Fred?
He was 3 days away from retirement.
Wait, how did I kill Fred with a non-lethal hit?
You did
There's a
42
hole in
damage.
his
Oh,
head.
40. Okay, that sucks.
I mean, George over there is knocked out. Fred has a hole in his head. We're trying to help the queen too. Do you think we would just come here and be like, "Oh yeah, we have a bunch of these guys. Why don't we put us all, spread us all out?" No, we're trying to save her.
Yeah, well, somebody, that would have been good information to have. Didn't have that. So it happens when different groups try and do the same thing.
So you
I tried to knock him out. It's just I didn't know his head was so squishy. I just threw it and just went through it. Like I can't help that.
just
Squishy head.
promise me one thing. Number one, you're going to carry George, and number two, you are writing an apology letter to Fred's family. Okay.
No.
Oh.
I can do that, I guess. I can't carry him because I have to keep y'all alive. Because as you can see, with one dagger throw, I can throw it through a person. So I'll help protect the queen. I snuck my way all the way through the guards area. How did you get the queen away without the guards noticing or the guards caring?
Why do you think we were split? So our commander was trying to figure out a way to get her out, and he came up with a plan where us 6 would split off from the main group and then would quote unquote lead the queen to the trial. In reality, we were going to take her out this door, and he points to a door farther. I guess I can reveal that now. And we were going to take her to the door, and he points down in this direction.
Wait, can I do something cool? I just realized, since these guys are revealing themselves as allies, I can choose for the sphere to affect them, which will give them health back, which will give them temp HP, which will restore them to consciousness.
Probably not the guy with a hole in his head, though.
No, the guy in the hole in the head.
Since I only dealt 42 damage, shouldn't he still be alive? Because it would be more than that to kill him. Because it's you said it was quadruple.
What?
These guys have like 12 HP, right?
They all have 11 HP, the ones around here. The commander, which is not in any of these fights, he technically
So he
was
should
in the...
have...
He was in the command center, technically.
So that means I was 2 damage away from insta-killing him. So he's not insta-dead. Because I only dealt 42.
What are you talking about?
You said it would take quadruple damage to not accidentally kill them.
I do not remember saying that. I honestly don't.
That might have been something I offhand said because I don't remember what the actual amount.
I know for players, it's double your health and you're fucking like whatever
Yeah.
your health is plus
Yes.
your max
But
health.
also,
you're fucking
normally
dead.
in D&D, you can't accidentally kill someone with a non-lethal hit.
Well,
So
it was-
that's why I'm confused of how I'm supposed to non-lethally hit these guys if my damage is just so high that it just kills them.
I did.
I mean, I just don't try
Hold on.
Because it's like impossible to do.
Time out. So, who were you trying to non-lethally hit?
The guy
The
with the
person
hole
I threw the
in his head.
dagger at. Yeah, I was not
You
trying to kill
didn't
him.
say that.
I did. I said
You
I
said-
hit him in the head with the with the handle of the dagger.
I'm sorry, I did not hear that. Let me rephrase.
You're good.
So he's still
You know,
alive. He's rubbing the side of his head, just like, or I'm sorry, no, he's passed out, but you're giving him
Yeah.
10 HP, so everybody's back up.
Yeah.
I did
Seven
not
health
hear you
for
say
all
that.
the friends. That's okay. I know this combat's been very confusing on your side. You've had to control a lot. I understand. Big combats are hard to run.
All right, so the guard that was talking to you was like, all right, here's the plan. There are guards up ahead. We're trying not to trick them, or we're trying not to alert them. We will get Simray to the back exit. That is our job. Meet us there. If you keep sneaking around here, you're going to draw more attention to Simray, okay?
All right, we got to get to the orb though.
What orb?
There's a magical orb that the guy has that we got to take from him. It lets him temporarily. It gives him divination crap. We can't let him have it.
Okay, listen, I just joined the military like 10 days
yeah.
ago.
Don't sweat it, buddy.
So, yeah, you go do your
yeah.
orb thing. We'll get her out.
Can I roll insight to like make sure like this guy seems legit, but I would just want to be sure that this guy's actually legit.
Sure, roll insight.
12.
Yeah, this guy's being genuine.
All right. One last thing. Pretty sure the arrow. I'm gonna point at the arrow that's like skewered through the door here.
Uh-huh.
That's from my compatriots.
Oh, and he kind of looks at the air and goes, okay.
Yeah, you make haste. I'll let them know what's going on. How are you gonna get past those guards over there?
We're just
Or
going
do
to
you
march
need me to-
We're just going to march her past. Like, seriously, they think we're taking her to trial.
Cool.
This isn't the dangerous part, okay?
All right. Don't worry. We'll make sure hopefully the vault issue will cause enough chaos that you guys will get away clean.
You hear a bell in the distance. Just ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding.
As if on cue.
And
It's well timed.
and the guards you're talking to, that's our cue. We gotta go. And they start moving the column again.
All right. This is gonna be an awkward conversation. Now Zilk's wondering like, oh no, how many of the people that like got disintegrated from that fireball?
I mean, they,
Also, that means the big commander we killed.
No, the big
Yeah.
commander, the knight we killed earlier, we know was bad.
the knight you killed
Oh, yeah,
earlier
that's
was
right.
bad, but one of the
Okay.
people in there was actually one of Simray's men.
Whoops.
And he
Whoops,
came up
whoops.
with the plan in order to get her out of the castle. So
That is unfortunate.
you just made
Yeah.
a martyr of him.
We didn't know. It's fine.
This is what happens when the good guys don't coordinate.
Right?
It's not our fault. It's God's.
But no!
Yeah, I'm fine with this. Let's blame God for all this.
Do you all right? Let's
know,
blame God. Let's see some
logically-
real consequences.
Logically, I think Zilk is probably blaming Simray for not telling her loyalists, hey, I hired a group of mercenaries.
But she didn't hire you.
No,
Or
it
like
was
recruited a group of mercenaries.
no, it was the underground.
Talk to. Because if you remember, the underground Trinity just wanted to maintain status quo.
Well, I mean, because she visited us in the hospital to talk to us.
Oh yeah, she did. But she didn't
Yeah.
like she mentioned a bunch of stuff to you, but she didn't hire you. You
No,
were not
that's why-
obligated
She
to do
didn't.
it.
Yeah,
She
that's
didn't
why I changed
necessarily
what I
know
said.
that we were going to come to the castle to
Yeah.
try and assist
And-
her escape.
Not to
And
mention
fuck
stuff like
yourself.
that. Stuff like that you would keep close to your vest.
Right. That's true.
Whatever.
But that's-
Doesn't matter. Move on.
Yeah. Rather than blaming God, if we're gonna blame one person, it could be Simray not being organized. with her-
Idris!
Yeah.
Idris, we blame you, and it's your turn.
There we go.
Okay,
I like that too.
so
We'll blame
the
it.
guy
Idris.
next to me is getting a good old-fashioned axe to the chest.
Oh, you just went next to the chest?
Yeah, a 13 plus 10.
Is?
23.
I feel like I have to test you on math every single week. That
Yeah,
hits.
And that is 10 damage.
10.
10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. 12 damage because I'm raging.
There you go.
There it
Thank
is.
you.
All right, explain to me how this good old axe to the chest works.
I mean, I feel like a good old baseball bat swing. His chest, my axe meets the wall through his chest.
Well, explain how it happens. RP it.
I just did. So Idris is one of the guys has just fallen dead with an arrow in him. So he just turns all his attention on this poor little guy, and just swings and tries to make his axe hit the wall through the guy's chest.
Da 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 da. Home run.
Quick question before my next, the rest of my turn.
Okay.
Did Idris hear the conversation on the other side of the door, bearing in mind he is raging?
No.
Didn't think so. Idris is going to kick the door open.
Strength check, please.
With advantage, because I'm raging. That is a 23.
So you are able to lift your foot up and Spartan kick the door wide open. It flings open and hits the little wall on the side here, while Zilk is talking to this, still talking to this guard.
Does Zilk have time to say, no, please don't cut this guy's head off before I swing my axe again?
I don't hear Zilk trying to say, hey, these guys are our friends.
I mean,
I
if this
haven't
is
had
the
a
same
chance yet.
6 seconds as
Yeah.
Zilk was talking, then you can hear Zilk discussing everything.
Again,
this is happening in the same 6 seconds. Zilka's having this conversation as you're breaking the door.
but again, Idris is raging, so I'm not sure how much he would hear.
Is there anything Zilk can do then?
Aside from scream, stop, stop, stop. No.
Okay, so a couple of things here. Amp. The reason that Idris would not hear anything is that it's a thick door, and also they are speaking softly.
We are speaking softly, and the door just broke.
Yeah.
I mean, once the door was open.
Once the door
It
is
was the same
open,
6.
yeah, but there's not going to be much time between Idris kicking that door and then going through and taking a swing.
Can Zilk try
I'm just
and
making a point.
interpose?
Idris is raging, so doesn't kind of compute things properly.
Yeah.
Since
I know,
I'm
I
next
just
to
wanted
the
to make
door
sure it
that's
was understood that
breaking
it's the
open.
same 6 seconds in this
Yeah, I
round.
know.
Since the door is breaking open and I'm next to the door, can I just try and subtly put myself in front of the guard with my shield up still? And
Yes! I will allow this.
okay.
So, is that a roll at disadvantage, or just a,
That
hey,
is-
it's a Zilk?
That is your normal attack roll, and then I want you to roll D100 right after it.
To see whether it hits me or the person behind me.
Yep.
It nearly stopped on a 4.
I
But
wasn't
it, like-
up on a 4.
It rolled to an 18.
I do have 20 AC.
18 plus what?
Oh,
DM.
yeah, that's a good point.
18 plus
Oh.
what?
18 plus 10.
Okay. Roll.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll some percentile dice.
That's 87.
So you are able to, in your raged moment, you're bringing your axe down at the very last second. Zilk steps right in front of you. Zilk, can you move your character, please?
Happily.
steps right in between you, and you're able to barely stop your axe in time, where it like grazes his shield.
Idris is like, what's going on?
Inside voices, buddy.
Sorry. What's like hushed, but a bit loud.
Are these guys alerted now? I assume.
Hold on.
I mean, I did kick a door down. Again.
Yeah, they are alerted.
Remember the whole loyalist thing that was happening? Found them. Now we gotta protect them.
So it's a mess back there.
So now it's a mess in here.
And then Idris is gonna go stand at the front to be Amicio.
Zilk is absolutely swearing all of the swear words under his breath in Sylvan. Like, every swear word they know.
Alright, now we're looking at Zelfana.
Yo, that's me. Get ready for me to move, and that's it, because I'm very far away. I can make it here. No, I've got the wrong thing. I can make it here.
Cool.
And that's all I can do. I mean, I could shoot those guys, but I'm not gonna.
Alright. These guards who are alerted are going to... Oh, cool. Are going to move forward and take some swings. So, what is your AC, Idris?
18.
Okay, so one, the bottom one here, right here, he was moving so fast that when he swung, he just swung past you and almost hit this guard here. I am showing things that are off. There we go. This guard happens to hit you right in the arm. It's 1d8. I believe so. I haven't been using these completely this entire time. For 3 fucking damage.
No, that's 1 damage because I'm still raging.
You are in charge of doing the halving. I'm not. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so the other guards, these front, like, all the guards are kind of frozen in place. They're not entirely sure what to do because, you know, these are co-workers, right? They've known these guys for a while, and they're just unsure, so they're just letting you guys do all the work. Maddie. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about this guard.
Yeah.
I apologize. Oh, let me scroll over. Maddie, what's your AC?
I have an AC of 16.
All right. Ooh. So that guard viciously swings into your chest and makes contact with his spear. For, oh my god, 6 damage.
I still have temp HP after that.
My freaking D8s suck. Oh, now I roll an 8. Thanks. Okay, Maddie, it's your turn.
Maddie will return the favor with her glaive.
Cool.
Except I will not one.
That ain't good. So Maddie, as like you try to retaliate, you like lunge forward, but the problem with lunging with a 10-foot polearm when you're trying to be short with it at 5 foot is that it's hard to maintain your balance. So you end up stumbling. You hit this guy in the chest with your own body, and he just like pushes you back roughly. Like, what the hell, man? We're not that close of friends. Okay. That makes it Yuzari.
Extra attack?
Oh, extra attack. Yes, I'm sorry.
Quit! Duality!
Jesus.
The duality of man.
Perfectly balanced.
Oh,
That's how
nat
things
20.
should be. That's a 15 damage.
So as
That's
you,
so
as he
funny.
kind of pushes you back, you actually take your glaive and just from the back swing it, and it ends up going into his neck and cutting his spine off right at the base of the neck. And he doesn't even have a second thought. He just collapses to the ground and eventually ends up suffocating to death.
And then Maddie will move up to this door
Maddie,
and
who
go through.
I want to remind you has no idea of what this whole thing over here is
Yeah,
about.
and she will be really confused when she sees the scene. Probably until Zilk does some sort of hand motion or something like that,
Yeah.
which Zilk is known to do at this point.
Yep. Thieves'
Okay.
Cant is very useful.
Yuzaria.
Let's see how far I can go. Up to there. Yay.
Now, Yuzaria, all you know about this situation is what you could see. So you see Zilk or Idris bust down this door. Oh, you're moving that way? Oh, okay. Good. You see Zilk bust down this door, and then, Idris bust down the door, and Zilk get in the way of the guards with his shield up. And then Idris kind of just moseys off to the front of the column. That's all you know.
As Yuzaria approaches, Zilk will give them a hand signal. That is a fist straight down and pointing at the two in front, like, leave those two.
Okay. Issue with that is that they're not in my line of sight,
Yes.
so I can't really do anything else.
I mean,
Sorry,
you
the
could
guard's kind of always kind of bustling full of guards.
a little. You could move forward another 30 feet.
Oh yeah, you could
How?
also
Why?
dash to join the
Yeah, it's a dash
the
action.
party.
Oh, I keep forgetting that that exists. I'll do that then.
Okay.
Question is where to... Probably behind the queen then,
Okay.
because that's a nice little spot for both me and the dragon.
Works
So
for
we'll
me.
just do that. And that. Yes. I believe since the last guy I marked died quite violently, I can do the Hunter's Rebuke, but onto one. Let's say the bottom guy of
So
those two.
this guy right here. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will do the usual.
Your hunter's mark
You-
was not eaten by the cop.
No,
Congratulations.
You don't get to attack because you.
Yeah,
bonus act-
when you
action
dash,
Oh.
when you dash, you can't attack.
And it wasn't that one anyway.
Yeah, so you're lucky. Because a nat 1 would have literally put Simray in danger.
Yeah.
Yuzaria, you just saw Idris break down a door, Zilk get in the middle of Idris and the guards, Idris wander off to the front of the column, Yuzaria just walk through the guards behind the queen. What are you doing? Oh, and Zilk throw down a couple of hand signals. What are you doing?
Do you mean Zelthana, not Yuzaria?
No, Zilk.
No,
Oh,
you
Or
said.
Zelfana,
You
what are
said
you
you-
doing?
I'm sorry, I had no idea what was happening.
Okay.
I think this is looped back to Zilk's turn. I
Yeah.
think y'all got the order a bit strange. And Anna, you accidentally said Yuzaria again after it had just been Yuzaria's turn, so that sparked confusion.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Isn't it Zilk's
Like-
turn?
I believe
Yeah, I
No,
think
it's
Zilk's
your
turn.
turn.
It's your turn.
We have too many people with.
It just, Zelthana, it's your turn. You did not hear anything of what happened, but you saw what happened.
I'm pretty sure I went just after my turn was just after Idris, but whatever. Okay. Fuck,
Oh,
I'm
no,
not here.
you're right,
Yeah.
you're right. I apologize. What am I thinking? Zilk, it is your turn.
I'm gonna whisper to this guard. Can you handle these two and get out the rest of the way? Or should we handle these two?
Who are you whispering to?
The guard that I'm standing
Oh. He's just going to respond, yeah, I can't kill my friends. Like,
I'll be non-lethal.
no, like, I can't, I'd prefer if you did.
Oh, you want me to kill him?
Go, yeah, no, but this is hard for me, man. Like, everything's crazy, man.
Zook's gonna flourish a dagger and be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. And just throw it.
I'm freaking out, man.
And I do get advantage on this target because he's not done a turn yet.
Okay.
Which
No,
is
he
fun.
did a turn.
They did it. They moved.
They
Oh,
moved.
you did do a turn?
Yeah, they moved.
Okay.
So you may not do an
Alright.
insane amounts of damage.
Well, no, I wouldn't have critted anyways, so this is just a normal attack roll. Here we go. It's a crit.
Oh my god.
Jesus. All right, we're just going to assume that you threw it hard enough that was actually off target, but it still nailed him right at the base of the throat, and you hear him just and just gasping for breath, and he goes down unconscious, and then he starts breathing normally.
Oh, I was gonna kill that one because he asked me to.
What? No.
No, he said don't kill them.
Oh, he said don't kill him. Okay,
Yes.
then thank you. I couldn't understand what he was
He's
saying.
freaking out, man.
He's freaking. Zoke is going to walk forward. And can I walk over top of him because he's unconscious?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna put myself here so I can flank this guy. Hello.
Lethal or non-lethal?
I'll knock this guy out too.
Okay.
25.
Okay, that hits.
And I haven't used my sneak attack die for the turn yet, so I get to use it here. 10.
So, that guy, you just walk up behind him and just take your dagger and just bash him in the temple, and he goes down like a sack of bricks. So they're unconscious.
Alrighty. I recommend that my group, we head to the orb. Queen, best of luck. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you. I hope to see you too soon too. Good
And
luck.
I'm gonna
I
use the rest
forget
of my
voices.
movement. You're good.
Oh no, we're out of combat.
Oh, yay! Da 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 da!
Zel doesn't know that though.
Other than like the parts that were messed up because I'm an idiot, how was it?
Oh, that was great fun.
Chaotic but very fun.
That was
I mean,
great
I
fun.
killed everyone, so I'm satisfied. I
I
committed
killed
a genocide.
I killed 3 people in 1 turn with nut shots.
You did.
Good for you. I nuked a platoon.
yes, yes. You
They
did.
are dust, Dio.
I do
really
love
enjoyed-
some war crimes.
I really enjoyed Zook's spider shenanigans of just weaving between guards.
Like,
A lot of
Zil-
whom ended up dying anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zil went off on Zilk's own adventure. It's fine.
Zook did what rogues are supposed to do and take the combat from a different angle.
Yeah. All right.
Also, I am before becoming a person, I was previously considering becoming a panther and just eating the guy's throat out. Really glad I didn't do that.
So
Because I was considering using the bear totem, its advantage on strength, which would give me advantage on all the panther's cool abilities. Glad I
So-
didn't do that.
So this guard turns around and says, "My lady, we must move." And the entire column, which is going to be really hard to move because everybody's in the way. 1 second. Uzarian, Dragon, and Idris, you're going to move for a second.
I was going to say that I
Oh, I
still
forgot
see them and
to-
don't know that they're good.
Well, you still don't know that they're good, but you see everybody letting them go. So what do you do?
I think I'm a bit tunnel vision at the moment.
Okay, move.
What I wanted to do was I wanted to like stop, but just before they moved, I wanted to charge up to them and then just have probably use because she's the only one close enough to tell me to stop and that they're good, and then I was going to try and recenter myself.
You can still do
that.
that. You can still do that.
I really don't need to though because it doesn't change anything.
You can still do that, and if you want to attack one of those guards, you can attack one of those
I'm
guards.
not going to attack. No, I'm not, because the whole point was I wasn't going to attack them. I was just going to prompt a roleplay opportunity for someone to stop me from attacking them.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want to do it when the roleplay is going on, then cool. All right, what are you guys going to do? They're marching off.
As Idris's rage kind of starts to abate, he kind of looks at Zilk and kind of goes, "They were mine," and then just kind of blinks, shakes his head a bit, and goes, "Well, that was fun." And then
we have very, very different definitions of fun.
And he's back to normal again. Also, I smell barbecue outside, and I'm hungry now.
All right, well, that's the queen taken care of. She's on her way to safety.
By the way,
Seems
I'm
like-
also giving you a little bit of intel here because as these guys march through, oh my god, they're really starting to annoy me moving them this way. But as they move, they're also allowing you to see what's ahead.
Thank you, guards, for blazing the trail.
That's the direction we have to go in anyway.
I was about to say in character, isn't the orb also that way?
That it would be, as far as we know.
Zelthana, who is still suffering from like the worst enrage that she's had on this entire campaign after committing atrocities, is gonna take great efforts to re-center herself and calm down. She's gonna try and scream her rage out and punch the wall a few times, like 4 quick hard punches in the wall with enough force to crack the wall slightly as the cracks on her skin start to slowly dissipate back down and she calms herself.
Okay.
Painfully though.
But I think we can assume that the 4 guards in this corridor are bad. Or are they good? That's the question. Just thinking out loud.
I would recommend we check possible other entry points.
I think they are insets into walls. I don't think they are actually doors.
Oh, are those not doors?
No.
Let me consult the map.
This
Map.
room...
They are
this
not
is-
doors.
This is just a tiny room. The only way to get to the orb is through this door where all those guards are.
All right. I mean, I can do a thing to find out. And I'm gonna use a spell slot. I know, I don't do that very often. To use Disguise Self from my racial spell options.
I am also still in pain, by the way.
Oh, do you want me to heal you?
Yeah, I have been
Or something.
injured. I
Oh,
took
yeah,
20
you should have told me.
I
Oh,
took
yeah,
20 damage from a hit.
Oh,
So like
I didn't realize that.
Zelthana just like walks into the room. The cracks have gone, but she's got a hand on her side, just trying to like.
Oh.
There's a bloody wound on her waist.
I'll do one of my bonus healing words then. I didn't realize you were injured.
Yeah.
First, I'll use a spell slot to do the bonus healing word. Enjoy. 9 health, the minimum I could have given you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 2 away from max HP, so
Alright.
pretty good.
Now I'm going to use spell slot 2 of 3. Oh no, actually no, we've done a long rest, so I can do the free cast of it. Yay! And I'm gonna make myself look like a guard.
Alright, you look like a guard.
And I'm just gonna walk over here.
Alright.
gonna open the door.
I mean, at this point, Idris being Idris, knowing you've just transformed, is just kind of plainly gonna follow you without really thinking about it.
Can Maddie like try to stop
like-
me with her glaive? Just
Someone please corral the Idris. It's like a lost puppy.
Maddie gets in the back of her glaive.
It makes me
just
feel
kind of
bad
puts it up in
sometimes.
front of Idris
No,
to
but
stop
like
it.
that is what Idris would do.
I
Idris
know,
knows
it's
the guard
really
is
sad.
Zilk.
Yeah.
He just needs to wants to protect and help Zilk, so would just kind of follow,
Oh
not
my
thinking that
God.
he doesn't look like a guard as well.
Hey there. I'm gonna open the door.
Oh,
Lean
I'm
my
back
head
over
around the
here
corner to this guard. Hey there. I was doing my patrol, and I noticed the courtyard's empty. I thought that's where we were keeping the May Legionnaire.
Courtyard's not empty.
Yeah, it is.
Wait. You didn't say it.
I didn't say what.
You're one of hers, aren't you?
Well, shit.
Am I one of who? Sorry.
Roll deception, if you will.
Okay. 3.
Oh shit.
So we're going to do this a little bit differently than normal because I don't want to do initiatives again.
Hold on, would it be possible for me to come up and try and lie to like save Zilk?
I mean, alternatively, I could just stab.
Yeah, stab. If you want to stab, stab.
I want to lie though.
Okay, Zelfana, you can go up and like stand behind the door and try and lie.
But also, you don't
Well,
look like a guard.
No, because okay. My deception is where is it? My deception, I get +9, so there's a
Yeah.
very good chance that I can get away with a lot. So I was just gonna go up and say, hey, I'm a mercenary hired by the big bad, whose name I've already forgotten. again.
Valuth.
Valuth, thank you. I'm a mercenary that Valuth hired to escort the queen towards the trial. I was sent with this guard. Can we pass?
Okay, move up there. Move up there. Let's try it.
Where am I? Over here.
I mean, that's a lot better than Idris would have done. Idris would have heard shit going sideways and just kicked the door to try and knock the guard out.
Fair.
Would have been fun.
Roll me a deception check.
28.
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Natural 19.
Let's
So
go.
So the guard. Ask your question again, please.
Yeah. Can I loop in the rest of the party in this lie?
Yeah.
So that we're
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to say this in character.
For reference, what Zilk just said for you to follow up on is that the courtyard's empty, which seems weird.
Yeah, I don't really know how to weave that in. I can get away with whatever I want. I got a 28.
Okay.
Me and my friends here are mercenaries hired by Valuth to escort the queen and make sure that she makes it to trial. We were sent with this guard to show us the way. May we pass?
Yeah, that's fine. Hey guys, these are the mercs that were hired in order to make our job easier. I can't believe they actually paid them. Yeah, just let them in wherever. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes! I'm contributing so much today! Woohoo!
Okay, I need to take a look at the map because I
Aw.
don't remember where we go from here.
I think it's
I think it's
where.
up.
No, I think if I remember, it's where Simray went, and then in this room. I think it's in this room here. Oh, Anna is pointing
one
at
with-
this
Yeah.
this door here. Okay,
I am not. I don't know
The
what you're
white
talking
one.
about.
God's telling us it's this room here.
Okay.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I wasn't sure if it was this door or this door. That's what I was looking at the map for. So Zilk's just gonna kind of go on ahead and just be like, "Sorry guys, these mercs kind of got me on edge. You know what? They're weird. You know." That one looks like it's on fire or some shit.
Yeah, like the last time they had it with a merc, he actually turned out to be a fae. That was so weird, man. Like, can you believe we worked with a fae?
Weirdos.
Yeah.
You just,
Will they
like-
believe the dragon is part of us?
Yeah, because mercs sometimes have combat
Mercenaries
pets.
are freaking weird in D&D world.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking
I
before
mean-
I run into something.
They're
We are
necromancers and stuff.
mercenaries.
Also,
Yeah.
I apologize
Just for the other side.
Also, I do apologize for the casual, like, not racism, but like
Yeah,
humanoid
it's okay.
Islam.
I mean, it's still racism, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, so you walk in.
Fantastical racism is what I typically call it.
You walk in and Zilk, and you see two chests, with a wooden floor in between them. Both of them are padlocked shut, nothing on top, and that's all that's in this room.
Alrighty. Zook's gonna kind of gesture to the mercenaries, still kind of acting it up. We'll cut through here.
Hey,
Not to specifically poke the bear, but the one that was a little bit racist, Idris is gonna gently, like, accidentally shoulder check him a little bit as he walks past and kind of go, sorry, and then just walk through the door.
fucking mercenaries. And everybody roll me a deception check.
Yay!
Oh.
15.
I am surprisingly good at those.
Why are you surprised?
Yeah.
that
I
we're
don't
good
know
at
why
things-
he's good at those.
You say
You
that
should
every
be.
time.
Because
We have
his
the ability
stats
to
are
ruin
incredible.
Zoe's hard work. The
I
bad-
got an 8 plus
18.
5, so I got 13.
I got a 15!
Okay, is that everybody?
I got a 16.
Yeah.
Did you roll another
Yeah.
one, Zeltana?
sorry? Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Lovely stuff.
Everybody who rolled 15 and above, you continue to, like, the guard, right here actually goes, hey, wait a second. 2 questions. Number 1, who rolled under a 15?
Hi, friend.
Only
it was
Idris.
literally just Aegis.
I'm good at these checks.
Okay, I get a plus 5 and didn't roll very well. Do I
Okay, so
represent me?
he's going to turn to Uzaria and go, are you sure that guy's a merc? Is he part of your company? And kind of gestures over to Idris.
Yeah, he's with us.
All right. Also, you might want to tell your leader that room is not the best to transport high value cargo or persons.
Zeltana is gonna turn around and say, we were asked to check the surrounding area as well on our way.
Oh, so you're not specifically taking her through there? Yeah, that's fine then. That's fine. Just make sure you close the door. We're tired of opening doors for non-rich people.
That's really funny.
I like that.
Zeltana just says, okay, have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. By the way, you, the big rude one. I'm watching you.
Idris just kind of turns around. Again, he's 8 foot tall, just kind of walks up to him a little bit and goes, whatever, and just, like, walks away.
Please.
Just, like, gets up.
Whatever.
Dude,
Right
I'm putting so much work.
right up in his face and just goes, what, like, looks at him, like, shrugs it off and goes, whatever, and walks away.
Do you eat nothing but onions?
Please don't blow this for me.
He just, hearing the quip about the onions, turns around.
Oh my god.
You see a little bit of the lava start to, like, drip.
Can I
Out
just
his-
pull him in the door?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
me
can.
too.
I was waiting for that. A little bit of the lava to drip and they just get
No,
yanked
shut
through
up.
the door
We'll
by
take.
Zilk.
We both turn around and just yank you in and shut the door behind us.
I want to play this up a little bit. As Zoe pushes Idris in, he's just like, fucking mercenaries. They're just...
Fucking mercenaries.
And we'll close the door.
All right.
And
Jesus
lock it if possible.
Christ.
Oh my
I don't know about
God.
you, but I immediately want to start trying to pick the lock on this chest.
Yeah.
I need a minute to recover.
Oh.
I feel like I've gotten to show like both of Zalthana's like main talents this session.
You have.
Deception and then also war crimes.
Yeah,
Which often go hand in hand.
really
Yeah.
does. Okay.
Would it be permissive? How loud would it be if I were to start, picking this
Oh,
lock?
not loud at all. Like,
Okay.
you gotta
May I
admit,
attempt to pick the lock?
Which one are you doing? The one on the right.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to pick the lock?
Can I try to hold you from that and tell you to check if it's a trap first? Because I'm kind of suspicious of that weird wooden floor in between.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Traps.
Yeah.
Go,
You know.
Gadget, detect traps.
All right. Roll me to detect traps. Oh, actually, you cast detect traps, don't you?
Correct.
The 3 items in the room, the 2 chests and the floor, are glowing from your detect traps.
Ah. So this is trapped, it appears. Unfortunate.
Are the padlocks on the inside or the outside of
They
the
are on the inside, so you'd have to stand on the wood in order to pick the locks.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I just want to say I would appreciate it if we start heading towards closing this session soon, because it has been going on for a while and I need to do things.
Oh, yeah, it has been 3 hours.
Yeah, after you guys figure out this room, we'll stop it.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Okay. How much thickness of ice would I need to be able to not fall through?
How much do you weigh?
That's a good question. We've never actually figured out how much I weigh. I'm about 7
You
feet
haven't
tall.
put that in your character
So
sheet?
you would have to have extremely thick ice in order to support your weight.
How about a 5-foot cube?
5-foot cube?
It's the max I can do with shape water.
You can create it, however, that's adding to the weight of the wood at that point.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wouldn't stay suspended.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of a way I can get the contents of this. Maybe I use my last wild shape and become a spider and just go inside. Go inside the chest.
Do the chests look attached to the floor, or do they look loose?
Idris, roll a perception check.
What's my perception? Quite shit. What a surprise. 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay, so you notice that the chests are tight to the ground, but the one thing that you do notice is that there is a wire coming off of the side of it, and there's also a small pinhole on the lock itself.
Okay. Idris kind of looks at it and goes, Zilk, is this something we should worry about?
Is this not the trap, the room where the orb is supposed to be at?
No.
Oh,
I thought this was the room with the orb in it. I'm so confused.
I thought so too.
Wait, is it? I thought
Is
the
it?
one to the top right of that was.
Well, there's only one way to find out now, isn't there?
The one with the 4 tables.
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Alright,
You said
Idris-
there was a small
Idris-
pinhole, right?
Idris
Small-
has spotted the trap, pointed it out to Zilk.
Okay, so there's a small pinhole in the locks, and also there is a wire coming off from the side of the lid. And it is taut.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna do a clever thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Using my last wild shape, I'm going to change Pollen's shape into a bat to give me blind sight,
Oh, okay.
which lets me see through echolocate through objects.
Oh, okay. Well, what would you like to echolocate through?
The chest to see if the orb is in one of them.
So in the left-hand chest, you see a circular shape. In the right-hand chest, you see a single parchment.
All right, we got something orb shaped in there and a piece of paper in there. So unfortunately, we might need to try and at least get this one open.
Do wooden stakes help in any way?
Could I roll to determine how one would try and pick open this kind of trapped chest
Yeah.
safely?
Without saying it off, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of roll would that be?
That would be a sleight of hand.
Okay. I'm not terrible at that. 19.
So, what you would have to do to pick this lock is first you would have to disable the pinhole trap, and then you would be able to work on the lock safely. The tumbler itself is not that complicated, it's just that trap that's on the lock.
Okay. So, out of character, I'm not familiar with a pinhole trap on a tumbler lock.
It's basically, as soon as it's triggered, a little pin comes out, and it's a poison needle.
Oh, I'll just take some of my water, freeze it over the exit, so that way the needle can't come out.
Okay.
Get jammed.
But the wire going into the floor probably releases the wooden floor. So we need to stop the wire from... When you open it, you're going to snap the wire.
Do I sense anything down there with my blind sight?
So, how long is your blind sight?
60 feet.
Oh, okay, so about 25 feet down. It's a straight shaft for 25 feet, and it ends in spiked metal staves at the very bottom.
Alright, there is a spike trap down there. So...
But...
Can I quietly cut the wire? If I cut the wire, is it going to make a lot of noise?
I think if you cut the wire, the floor's going to drop.
Right, but I can...
As
Once
long
the
as
floor
we're
drops-
not on it, that's not dangerous for us.
Right.
I am going
And then
to
I just
say...
have to try and pick the lock from on top of the chest.
That's fair.
I'm going to say that the trap does make noise, but nobody's going to notice, just for simplicity's sake.
Okay.
Oh, I really wanted to stove that guard's skull in.
I will quietly... the smartest way to do it would probably be to cut it and then hold on to the part that extends so it doesn't quite snap back all the way. It kind of eases rather than snaps. Nice, delicate dagger cut.
Okay, say that one more time, I'm sorry.
To kind of slow down the momentum to make it less loud, I'm going to cut the wire with my hand holding onto the part that's taut, so that way it doesn't immediately...
Okay, I gotcha. So when you do that, you're holding the wire and you cut it and it stays where it's at, and then you slowly lower it down so it doesn't bang up against any walls or anything. And now there's a 25-foot hole with deadly, dangerous things at the bottom.
Yay!
Now this is a whole lot more my speed.
Whilst Zilk and people are sorting out the traps and trying to figure out that, Zelthana has just been standing next to the door, basically just guarding in case the guards choose to investigate. I'm ready for them.
Okay, that's cool.
Just saying what I'm doing.
While Zilk's doing that, can he just look through the keyhole on the door the other side?
That's not a bad idea.
The keyhole on the other side, sure. I'm also doing other things on the back end. I apologize.
I get it. Oh, that's fine. Would you like Zilk to do the lockpick check for trying to pick it while on the chest?
You know, I'm going to add a plus 3 to that then.
Well, I mean, that's the safest way for me to do it.
Yeah,
That doesn't require me doing something weird and complicated. I could technically cast Fog Cloud in the pit then freeze the water in the fog into a big block of ice, but that just seems needlessly complicated.
Yeah. You can do that.
I don't have my lock picking down written, so I have to type it as a roll.
Okay.
Not seeing anything through the keyhole with a 23 for stealth. Can Idris kind of gently crack the door open to see if there's anyone outside of it?
Sure.
Got a 15 on the first lock.
So you fiddle around with the lock for a little bit, and nothing happens.
Idris is gonna shut the door and kind of say, "There are guards the other side of the door." Very softly.
So, like, nothing happens as in, like, I didn't unlock it, or was it not locked?
Yeah, it didn't pop open. I'm sorry.
Alright, could someone give me a hand? Maybe I do the picking of the tumbler, someone puts the steadier in for me. It's kind of hard to do, over top of the chest. Someone with a long arm could put my steadier in.
I can
I'm
try to
guarding the
help.
door.
Because for lockpicking in this era, it was a two-part process. You had the metal rod, and then you had the picky thingy. Zilka's trying to do both of those while over top of the chest, which would be difficult. So Zilk's going to hold this hand of steadier to use whoever wants it, and then Zilk will try and pick it again in a less precarious position.
I will do the thing you just asked me to do.
May I do that to attempt to repick it with the help action?
Yep.
Thank. $25.
You are able to pop open the lock. Lock pops open.
Yay.
What's inside box number 1?
Da 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 da! There is a black orb.
Oh my god.
Can I roll Arcana to determine if this is the orb?
Roll Arcana.
18.
It is the orb.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna pick up the orb. Did we ever figure out what this one does?
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
divination.
foresight.
Yeah. So who's gonna hold on to the foresight orb?
Not Idris. Idris already has one.
Zook's got the healing orb.
It would
I'll
probably
take
help.
it.
Yeah, it would help Zelfana the best.
I'll pass it to Zelfana.
All right.
Sweet.
Or actually,
What's
no,
it?
that one wouldn't help out Zelfana as much.
Oh.
But yeah, the next one will though.
Out of character, can we, mechanically, can we know what it does?
It allows you once a day to cast pretty much divination on one character, which will tell you what their actions are going to be within the next 12 hours.
Ooh. So that should probably go to someone with, either high intelligence or high wisdom. Or just someone.
It is a DC 15 check, by the way.
Those are my
Okay.
two lowest stats, so it shouldn't go to me.
I have 16 on both.
Yuzari and I both have high of those, but Maddie, what's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 14, so it's a +2.
What's your intelligence?
Only a +1, 13.
Because the problem is Yuzaria using an orb?
No, not to my
The thing-
knowledge.
You
Okay.
and I have orbs.
Yeah.
Trip.
So,
Nah.
Yuzaria, if you want, you could either take the healing orb I have, or I really, since I know what the next orb is mechanically, and Zelfana will love it, and it will work much better for her.
Do
So-
the rest of the party know, or have I just been?
It's
blanking
something
out?
it's something I bounced off of Zilk to make sure it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Gotcha.
So that would, since we know it's divination, Zilka's gonna say, well, I think I can make it. I think any of our casters can make good use of it. I'd be willing to depart with the healing orb for the inside orb if someone else wants to take a healing orb, or just decide amongst yourselves while I work on the other line.
Yuzaria, you could still use the healing orb to great effect.
Yeah, what does it actually do?
So it gives a +4
Does
to
it heal
healing
me or other people?
other people. Well, both. Anytime you cast a
Oh.
healing spell, then it gives a +4 for spell slot 1, +3 for spell slot 2, +2 for spell slot 3, and +1 for for spell slot 4.
Oh, well, yeah, then I can take that.
All right. In that case, Zilk will open the jaws of their necklace, hand you the yellow orb, and will
Yay.
accept the black orb. Fitting with my edgy Zilkness.
Yeah, that does fit.
And I will start trying to open this lock.
Okay.
With Yuzaria's help, preferably.
Yes.
That was a tired yes.
That was a very tired yes.
No, I was writing stuff down because I realized I haven't actually made any notes this session, and this stuff is kind of important. So.
18.
As you work on this lock, you get more and more frustrated, and just as you are about to just throw your tools against the wall, the lock pops open.
Zilk
Did you
will...
disable the? Oh no, the trap's already gone. Don't worry.
Yeah. The traps fell prey to one of Zilk's favorite traps, ice.
Water.
Water. And I will examine the parchment inside of this chest.
Okay, it is a parchment with the following written on it. 4 orbs given away, 4 heroes to win the day. 1 soul to banish, and another must vanish. In a box they must capture the soul which must be raptured. Forever banished, never back. Help humanity stay on track.
Sweet.
What?
Cryptic and terrifying.
I will go ahead and thank you for saying it's cryptic and terrifying. That's the style I was going for.
Yeah.
I will put that in general chat in the server.
I personally think that's actually a pretty good place to call it.
What?
Very different.
Yeah. Good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually where I was going to leave it. But anyway, thank you all for watching today. We always enjoy it. Thank you to my players, Idris, Yuzaria, Zilk, Zelthana, Maddie, a.k.a. Dio Turtle, Trip, Amp, and Zoe. I will be back, actually, tomorrow night, and I'll be doing a sponsored stream for Rise of Kingdoms. Right? Whoop whoop! Money. And we as
Gotta love it.
as Dungeon Rollers will be back on next Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK time for more fun, where we will wrap up this castle siege. But anyway, thank you all for watching. You have survived. Goodbye, everybody!